eyes, everything seems so clear. Your touch is like a fire, burning deep inside. But I can't shake this feeling, there's something you hide. You say you love me, but your eyes tell a different story. Caught in the crossfire of passion and glory. Love, lust, and lies. Baby, it's all a disguise. I see the truth in your eyes. No more alibi. We play this game, but who's keeping score? Love, lust, and lies. Can we take anymore? Late nights and sweet lies, our secrets intertwined. The way you move, it's criminal. I can't press rewind. Every kiss is dangerous, every touch a sin. We're caught in this madness. Where do we begin? You say you love me, but your eyes tell a different story. Caught in the crossfire of passion and glory. Love, lust, and lies. Baby, it's all
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Love, Lust, and Lies. My name is Love. I am the host of Love, Lust, and Lies, and we are on season 5, episode 8. Use what you got to get what you need. I like this topic. Anyways, my computer is still messed up a little bit, so I'm on my phone. So, um, bear with me with comments and stuff. It might be a little delayed, but anyways, Keisha's going to be a little bit late, so I'm going to introduce you to, of course, Amber.
Hey,
Oh, how are you?
I'm good. How you?
Good. You ain't doing hair today.
Not today, girl. I'm tired.
How was your weekend? Good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay, I appreciate you getting back on here again.
Of
You
course, girl. You know
know.
I got you.
Well, anyways, yeah, we're gonna be talking about use what you get to get what you need. But I put a little disclaimer on here, like on Love, Lust, and Lies. A lot of people like don't understand the purpose of podcasts is for entertainment purposes only. We talk about shit that nobody talks about, or they do talk about it, but they don't talk about it in public. But we do, I don't care what I say. One of my friends was like, "Girl, you just be saying the most." I'd be like, "Duh, I say it in real life," but it's okay. But the disclaimer is this: if you do not like the content of what we're talking about, you don't have to click watch, you know? So, but if you do and you like entertainment, you like to laugh, cry, do all, all above whatever, this is for entertainment purposes. Don't take us too serious. And if you do, then you need to work on yourself, y'all.
Yeah, that's
It's
on
love,
them.
love. Love, lust, and lies. For real. Don't take none of the shit we take serious. And we're not talking about certain particular people. We talking about situations. And that's what people don't get at. We talk about situations. But anyways, I want to introduce our other guest. He's been on here a couple times too. So here we go. Hey Tone.
Welcome, welcome. Thanks for having me.
Well, of course, we always like you here. Introduce yourself.
Guys, my name is Tony Robinson. I'm a local real estate investor from Cleveland, and I always like enjoying some of the commentary we have on Love's platform. Gives me opportunity to talk a little bit about some of the things I wrote in my book on dating that's not yet published, but it is complete. And so I appreciate the opportunity to share some of this knowledge, some of this game from a highly intellectual, highly emotionally intelligent brother.
I can't wait till it comes out. I'm gonna be right there in line. I want an autograph on my book too.
I always autograph my books now.
Of course, of course. And then also we have CJ in, but he's in the car with his one friend, so they're all in one camera. So welcome him. Of course, there's background noise. CJ, you gotta figure out the noise.
Is background noise?
Yeah, it's like
And the
car.
lighting, his lighting.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold
But
on one
but
second.
anyways, you could listen to us, but mute it when you're not talking, or I'll mute it when I'm not talking. Okay. Anyways, so this particular subject, like I want to get into, is because people don't really. No, this happens all the time. I see it all the time. I see it everywhere, no matter what job, profession, how professional you are, like everybody use what they got to get what you need. And that don't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might be good things. So, like, let's start off with the women. Let's start off with the women, like, because sometimes we so hard on the men. Let's start on the women. Tone, let's start with you as a man. What do you,
I'm hard on sisters. You don't want to start with
I
me.
know that's what no,
No,
I
come
do.
on, Tom.
Come on, Tone.
Come
What
on
do
with
we
it. What you want to
use?
know? What can I answer for you today?
What do women use to get what they need? Like, what do we
Oh, I
use?
mean, it's real simple. I mean,
I mean,
you
start
know,
from the top to the bottom. Like, what's the main thing that we use?
it's real simple. It's the body. It's the fat asses rule the world. And so, unfortunately, that's the degradation of our people. At the same time, is that all we paying attention to is the body and the fat booty, but we ain't paying attention to character. And so that's part of the problem. Um, you know,
Do you
you
think
know,
it's a problem though? I think it's an investment.
absolutely,
Mm.
absolutely. I mean, in our listen. So I'm a numbers. Anybody that know me know I'm a numbers guy, right? So
Okay. Yes.
it's hard to ignore statistics.
Mm-hmm.
You can't ignore statistics. Blacks in our community is the lowest
Right.
on the totem pole when it comes to everything: marriage rates, income,
Mm-hmm.
wealth, business ownership,
Mm-hmm.
everything you can think of is, and we lead it in single parent homes. So if you look at all of those statistics, you can't deny numbers. So if the fat ass is winning, we in trouble.
Ooh, I believe it as a woman that fat ass is winning too. Like, I just be like, man, they do they get everything they want, like and
No, whoa,
I
whoa, whoa, hold on now, hold
you said
on.
no.
A fat ass ain't never paid no bills.
What you
Okay,
mean?
it's nice to look at, it's nice to play with, but I'm not cuffing it. You gotta
No, a
have some
lot of people
character. You
do
gotta have
though.
some. Well, they cuffing it for a minute, for a hot minute. That's all. Come on now, we know what's going on. We
I
getting
mean,
cuffed for a hot minute.
CJ, what do you think? You can't hear us. Anyways,
You know what? What do I think, huh?
do you think the fat ass is paying the bills? I mean, like,
But then it gets old. It's on to the next. Cause somebody gonna be, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a woman. There's gonna be a woman that's out there that's gonna do much better than, just seeing a fat ass. You feel what I'm saying? So, if a woman got more class than the woman with the ass, then 9 times out of 10, if the man respects himself enough, he'll go to the woman with more class. You know what I'm saying? And she
I
may not have as
Facts.
much ass
yeah,
as
yeah, but the ass is the one that's really
the
like,
one that had.
no, like
So
you're paying an attention to. So once you find
That's
out
it.
that,
But that's the all we gonna pay
okay,
for is
but so
attention.
Tone, why do you think all fat ass girls have bad attitudes? I see a lot of fat ass girls with great attitudes.
take it over.
So they use their fat ass to get it first, right? And then they use whatever they got after that. They learned to use their
It's limited
personality.
after that. It's real limited
How?
after that.
That's not fair. I,
I'm
I
I'm
th-
being honest. I'm being honest. I date professional sisters, so
Not
I'm telling you with
always.
honesty from the professional
so
sisters.
your professional
Is
professional sisters don't have fat asses?
they do. I'm talking about what else after.
No, no, but I'm just saying. But you noticed they asked first, though, didn't you?
That's just the initial attraction.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
what I'm saying.
big arms on a man. It's the
Yeah,
same thing as fat asses for a woman.
I know, but then you find out they use that
You gotta
first.
have some
Women,
character, baby. All that do is get my attention for a hot second. If you don't
okay.
have character or class
Good shoe.
or
Good shoe.
quality of depth of conversation, it's over with
I
real
think that's
fast.
the bought ones though.
Pull it back out.
I'm
What you
sorry.
mean?
I don't know. We
I
outside.
think that's the bought ones.
The bought
No, that's
asses?
all. That's all of them, baby.
But
It
there was
ain't.
a reason, Tone, you got attracted
It's
to her
not
because
all
the
of them.
ass.
That's
It's not
it.
all of them.
Okay, and that's it. And
But then you found out how professional she was, how nice she was, and then you gonna pay her bills, right? I'm
Tone
just
done had
saying,
bad
is
luck
that
out
right?
here.
I'm just saying.
Hell no.
You're not gonna pay her bills after that.
What? You must forgot who you got on the call.
I'm
Hell
just
no.
saying, Tone.
No. No. Absolutely not.
What if she's a nice
I
woman?
don't.
Like she's
Okay.
professional. She got her own job, everything
And
else.
and
I remember the last
and
episode you said that you take
So,
care of your woman.
what is it that you like? So, what be your purpose? What you here for? What you?
Look. I am following.
let my brother speak. Go ahead.
CJ.
CJ struggling right now.
Yeah, I mean, so you will never pay a woman's bills?
No.
What's up with this, bro?
I swear the last
No.
episode you said that you would take care of your woman.
Take care of, absolutely. Pay her bills? No, there's two different things.
But if y'all
I only
together
want a
and y'all
partner. I'm only interested in a partner. If I gotta pay her bills, she's not a partner.
hmm.
Real
I
I
simple.
mean,
feel
I
you.
understand the angle you going with that. It's the aggression behind it though that make it be like,
Don't let don't first I'm not aggressive.
I get your
I
angle
got
though. I
my
understand
smile
exactly
wouldn't let
where
me
you.
be aggressive. Come on now, don't do that.
I understand
I ain't
exactly.
raising my voice. I'm real calm with it now.
No, I
It's just
know.
real matter. It's just
It's
real
the
matter of
passive
fact.
aggressiveness behind it though. But I
I'm
get where you're
sorry.
going. It's the
I
passive
hope so.
aggressiveness. But I get where you're going 100%. I do. I hear you. I hear you.
I hope
So what
so.
so what would you do for her as a man, like
Everything.
everything else but the bills?
Everything. She gonna be able to pay her own bills because of what I'm gonna put into her.
Okay.
You know what I
Res-
do. You know
I
what I
know
do.
what you do.
She gonna have some assets. She gonna have some assets to pay for all the vacations she want, all of the clothes she want. I'm just not paying for it, but she gonna have
Believe
assets
that.
to pay for it.
Okay. That's the same thing.
I'm an
You
asset.
paid her
I'm not a
bills.
trinket buyer. I'm not a trinket buyer. I'm an asset buyer. I'll buy you a
Okay.
house before I buy you some roses.
Okay.
I
I know
respect
that's
that.
right.
I don't like
But
Shit,
you know
roses.
what?
roses
I don't like
die. I
roses
buy plants
anyways.
anyway.
Me
You
neither,
got so.
love. I don't give a
I hate
damn about no
roses.
flower. I ain't that kind
Right.
of girl.
Anybody that buy me a flower,
You
I
can
just
keep your flowers.
I put it on my table.
No, that's
Them
game.
I
bitches
get
gonna be
it.
dead in 2 hours. It's hot as hell in my house.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's good
Right.
game for sure.
a,
So
a woman that
what
can
other
really a
things?
woman that's going to get her bills paid and is going to be taken care of in totality is someone that brings value to the table. She's supportive, but she
Fact.
also brings value. It's value for value over here.
So do you think women
Mm.
like okay when women see you, like what the title is, what women use? What is the craziest thing a woman came up to you and used to try to get your attention?
You know, it's interesting, right? I I used to do a lot of vendor events like for business owners, right?
Yeah.
In the community, nationally, whatever. I
Mhm.
was at an event here in Cleveland and it was a bunch of other vendors and what have you. And a sister came up to me and said, "Man, you have really nice skin. What's your skincare routine?" I
Mhm.
looked at her like she had a hole in her head. Like,
What?
I'm a man. I don't do too much. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean?
Yeah.
So I thought, of course, I thought she was hitting on me. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was trying to, shoot her shot. But she was like, "Yeah, I got a skincare products over at my table. Come check me out. My husband likes our products too."
Mhm.
So I was intrigued because first off, most women who offer skincare products don't have very much to offer for the brothers.
Mhm.
Secondly, she was, she came in real hot with the compliments. So I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, let me go check out her table. She was married, so I wasn't trying to shoot my shot, but I thought it was interesting her approach.
Okay.
She came with something different. Skincare, man, listen. So I've learned as a man over the last few years that I have good skin. Not that it means anything to me, but that's what
Mhm.
the sisters have told me.
Okay. Okay. You do got good skin. I met you in person. What about you, CJ? What's the craziest to get your attention?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's You hear you know what we talking about?
Yeah, no, I hear y'all. I mean, the craziest to get, I mean, my attention, like, far as, you know what? I've had chicks, like, just offer me some because I mean, she honestly just loved my energy, my presence. So she wanted me to have sex with her. Like, it
Whoa.
was, like off the back, like, it wasn't no wasting time. Like, can we leave now? And then come back to the section later.
Oh, so she just
You know what
used
I'm saying?
sex. She used sex to get you right away. She went straight to the
Yeah, pretty
point.
much. She did go straight to the point. And this was an Arizona woman, so I think it wasn't technically this city, because women here are, trust me, completely different. But
Very.
I was in Arizona at the time, but Arizona is a little bit different. They're more open to exploring.
Okay.
So
People are different regionally, for
Yeah.
sure.
yeah, absolutely. And I got Saint Laurent next to me here too. He's one of my artists that I'm managing right now, and trust me, he got a lot to say too.
So what the crazy? Since you are artist, I know you get a pussy like
They be
thrown at
acting
you.
too. I know they do. What they be sitting in your porch?
they kind of they stay away from the rappers nowadays. They don't fuck with the rappers.
when when
You know
when
they
when
be
do
sitting
they
in
stay
your
away from
porch.
the rappers?
I don't introduce myself as like I'm a rapper. I just do rap because I like to do that. But
So
You got to be careful
the
how you introduce yourself. I stopped telling people a lot of times what I do. You
yeah,
have to.
because they're going
Right?
to
Yeah,
use
that's
that.
true.
yeah, for sure, I guess you.
Hmm.
And
But
they
yeah, the
will.
craziest thing, I mean, maybe that's not the crazy, but she just kind of came up to me and said, "You fine? Like, I'm trying to get to know you," and that was just it right there. And
That was
That's
that easy.
normal.
blocked the information. I mean, it's not really too crazy, but
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Oh, no. I got one. I got one. So I had a chick that had no idea who she was, right?
mhm.
She seen, my face and everything. I didn't even get a chance to speak to this woman, and she just grabbed my entire nuts and just held them
yeah,
in her
that's
hands.
crazy.
I'm not like, no, hey, how you doing? What's your name? She
I've
didn't
had that
give
happen.
two fucks. Yeah, like I was like,
So she
whoa.
I mean,
so
in,
she
in,
you
in my
Oh,
younger
she just
club
extra
days, I
herself.
remember that happening all the time. I
so
done
okay,
Right,
forgot
yeah,
about
so
that shit.
that's exactly.
was she pretty? Was she pretty or ugly?
I,
Most are
I
not.
mean, I was like, she was like a six.
Right,
There
and
you
them be
go.
the
That's
ones
about
Yeah,
that's
right.
more aggressive though.
she was
That's
like a
about
Look,
right.
Okay,
six.
those
so
are
Yeah, them
nasty.
sixes be aggressive for sure.
Listen,
so
6 and 7 go hard in the paint.
so if so would it
Them
be
nines and tens is duds.
Yeah, they more
so if the
reserved. They
nine
more
and tens
reserved for
got
sure.
so if the nine and tens would have grabbed your nuts, you would have went right away, huh?
I mean,
That's
you know what's funny?
that would have been real
Nines and
crazy.
tens most of the time is terrible in bed.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
princesses for sure.
They
You
Yeah,
so used to men coming after and catering them. They just lay there. They don't really want to
no.
do shit.
right. No, and I'm about to tell you how they be in the bed too. They don't want to fuck back. They want you to
That's
do
it.
all the
You
fucking.
That's
I
it.
didn't know. I
Absolutely.
done seen nine and
Straight
tens fuck
facts.
back and fuck good.
And
Love,
trust
come
me,
on,
from the men, we're telling you the facts from the men. Yes, that's
come
facts.
on, yes.
Mm.
We don't
I'm
know each
telling you.
other. We telling you we telling you the same thing for a reason.
So you guys will go for the six and sevens because you know they fuck good.
6, 7s, and 8s all day.
What about the ones? They probably freaky as fucks.
They are. Over 200 pounds, she freaky too.
She probably freaky as fuck. They have nothing else to offer. That's what they
218, low
Yeah,
look.
self-esteem.
Look, they don't use nothing but their pussy. That's what I heard. I heard like ugly girls, like bigger size women, ugly like big, like not like big, like thick, but like.
No
no,
218, low self-esteem, because this big
talking
girl,
about
my
But
sister
you not
already
even
told
big,
me
Amber. You not even big. I'm talking about like big, overweight, like
I'm
400.
over
218, low self-esteem.
I'm over
Yeah, but
218.
I heard they got some great pussy.
I'm over 218, and my self-esteem higher than your mama's rent, baby. Shit.
You know what? Listen. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, and I don't even want to get off topic. I love that you owning it, baby. I love that you owning your size. You got a pretty face. That's all I can see from here. But I love that you own it, right? But just put the midsection away. We don't need to see that. Own your body positivity. Own the outfits.
What
Just put the
midsection?
You know how y'all
I
pull
don't.
y'all shit all the way up to your fucking neck?
Like,
Where? Like
Stop
this?
that.
Oh.
Stop that.
Love is
Everybody
crazy.
wearing stretch pants pulled up to their neck like the grandfathers we used to make fun of back in the day.
Not me, Pooh.
That's just
Had that
that's just
fupa. Put that shit away.
that's just a style, you know?
No. Fuck that.
That's what
That's part
women
of listen. That's
that's what
part of the
women
degradation of
use.
our community too, though. The
But that's
style,
what
right? Because
women
it's
use.
body positivity. Wear what you
Yeah.
want. Show it all off. Come on,
But
man. That's
for real. But that's
You
what
went on
women
my
use to
track.
get what they want. Women know what to use to get what they
all you
want.
getting is some dick, baby. That's all you gonna get.
Nah, not really. Not really. People
yeah,
get.
talk good.
I see it all the time. Like me, like working nightlife or working bartender. Like you could wear all this stuff. I'm not giving it. I ain't. Everybody tips me good. I ain't giving everybody no dick that night.
I mean, bartending is different though. We can't compare bartending to the average profession
I
though.
was about to say, I'm catfishing this bartender in the world. You hear me?
Well, not me. The thing is this: if when I'm a bartender, if you're ugly, like I don't know if I could like be fake. Like I really
Who
talk to.
cares? It doesn't matter when you bartending. You just serving. You just slinging drinks for the tips, right? But it ain't really
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
attraction. It ain't really no
but we,
conversation.
but we still use what we got to get what we need though as
Of
bartenders.
course, barmaids now have become the new strippers.
Yeah, that's facts. That is
See,
facts.
see.
Don't
No.
lie. Cause
Listen,
don't get the
listen.
misconcept. Don't get the misconcept. It's not a bad thing, but don't get the misconcept. But that is the new thing. Like y'all doing better
Yes,
than the strippers out here. Like no offense.
yes, yes.
Y'all
And
making
they
double
wearing just
money.
as little clothes as the fucking strippers.
Right. And
See?
you gotta and love, you gotta understand, like these women gotta show skin. A lot of
Yes,
skin. You don't have to
yes.
do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he's saying. Like you don't completely have to come out of your clothes just to, you know what I'm saying, give somebody a drink and make a little bit of conversation.
Right. You're right.
And you
I don't have
already
to do
made
that.
Most of
you
the
already
barmaids
made a
nowadays,
couple
the
$100.
barmaids want to be the Instagram models.
No, they don't.
Right.
Stop it. Ask the
But we
brothers.
have to though. But we have to promote, and that's the thing about us women.
Yeah.
What you
We use
promoting? Whoa. Time out. We at a bar. What you promoting?
we
Drink.
promoting the bar. We promoting ourselves,
No,
making
you're
our
not.
I
money.
want you to
No,
come and
you're
buy a
not.
drink. Hit me.
You
About
promoting
sex.
sex. You promoting
No,
sex.
Yeah,
You
that's
promoting
facts.
sex.
All right, y'all.
I
We
want
You're
you
got
to
not
Yeah,
to.
come.
promoting the
sex
bar.
sells. For sure.
You can't promote the bar
Sex sells.
inside the bar. You promote the bar outside the
Sex,
bar.
sex
Not
don't
Once
sell
like
I'm
no
that.
already there, I'm
pussy.
sold.
I'm tired of come and hang
Right.
out with me.
Yeah,
All right,
hands down.
y'all.
And love, that is a nightlife establishment. So anytime people walk into the nightlife, it is sex regardless of what people may think.
All right. Well, I'm bringing Gigi on. He just pulled in, so I'm bringing him on real quick. All right.
Okay, that's cool.
Hey, Gigi. So people that come see me at work or see Amber at work, do the first thing they see, who do you guys go to? Like different bartenders. Like which bartender would you go? Someone you know, or someone that's pretty, or if you don't know them, like who would
It's
you got?
I
irrelevant.
would
If I
rather
don't go to the bar on a regular basis, which I don't, it don't
Mhm.
matter.
It don't matter what bartender.
No.
I think I go to the bartender that treats me better. You know.
You're a
Yeah,
woman. You think differently.
Oh.
I'm gonna pick the night.
Because you're serving, you're also
Mhm,
of service. You understand and you look for things a little differently than we would.
mhm.
So
Okay.
we get it.
and I mean because I was in that industry, like me personally, if I don't know you,
Mhm,
I wanna me personally, because I've been in the industry. Like I'm gonna take rumors for instance, right? I know a bunch of them women there, and it's a few I don't know. But I don't want a woman serving my drink that's giving me attitude. I feel auras. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
can feel energies. So if you got a fucked up energy,
Yeah.
I want somebody that I can tip at the end of the night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if
I
you're
go
not the
to.
one that can tip, I don't
Yeah.
want you.
I
I
go
don't
to
want you
one
serving my drink.
bartender. I go to one bartender there. If she's not there, I do not order drinks. It's crazy, but I love my
Really?
bartender at Rumor. But that was the only bartender I go there. I got mad at her a couple
Okay,
weeks.
you just talking about rumors.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah, but I know a lot of people tell
Got it.
me too. Like when they come in the bar, they see my smile. When I use what I got, I smile. You know, my personality. So of
Yeah,
course they're gonna come to me.
yeah,
You know.
Yeah,
yeah,
go friend. Okay, let me
Yeah,
know.
eye contact is a big one for me.
Hey,
Yeah, eye contact is a real thing. Okay, Amber, what about you? Let's go lastly to you. What do you think women use and before we move forward?
yeah, I
Can't hear you, Amber.
feel like I use my.
Hold on. I don't know whose noisy that is. I'm gonna mute or mute. Okay. Now what'd you say, Amber?
I feel like I use my personality.
Yeah, you do. But
Thank
you
I can
still
see that.
and your smile. She got a
you.
pretty
I can
smile.
see that.
I don't really get off into the rest of that shit because looks fade. That shit get old. Anything can happen. I can get into an accident tomorrow, cut my face up. I don't look like this no more. But I'm
Yeah.
still gonna be the same me. So and it's still gonna take me the same places.
Right. Right.
and we're building our friendship, right?
Well, I haven't heard Gigi on here, but he's on here. But so let's move forward. So, what do you think men use to get what they want?
Money, status.
Words.
No, words for sure.
Power.
Yeah.
Because they know that
Power,
that's what
yeah.
the whole world
Influence.
wants.
We
Not
can't
just
Social
hear you,
men,
my
but the
status.
brother.
whole
We
world.
can't hear you.
Who are you talking about, Gigi?
Social status is what he said. That's a great answer.
That's a real good answer.
Oh, social. Okay, Gigi, what did you say?
I ain't say nothing. I was listening and waiting my time.
Oh, okay.
Charisma.
Facts.
Charisma. What
You know,
else?
some dudes be more
You know what?
charismatic
This
than
I'm gonna
others.
let my brother speak.
Like,
That was
for
it.
instance, like I
Money.
Go ahead.
That's what
Go
I
ahead,
think.
bro.
Oh, I'm definitely not using that.
Nah,
You lead with
I'm
money,
with you on
they
that.
follow with
yeah,
money for sure.
Come
See,
and
here's the
back it up.
thing. I really think it's two kind of men in this world: men that use their money and men that use their mouthpiece.
Hmm.
And if you,
my
it's way
man,
harder to
right
use that
there.
mouthpiece because any clown got a couple dollars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah,
I'm
sometimes
I'm with
money be dude's whole
But the thing is
personality.
this: if your mouthpiece is broke, it ain't gonna work.
well only a
Hey,
sucker
Yeah, but
you
can
that
know
ain't
miss
what
my
the
you
bottom
testimony.
miss
is.
100% of the shots you don't take, man.
Like, even if
So,
you don't
so,
have a
Facts.
mouth,
Facts.
You know what
love.
I'm saying? You gotta practice that. Like that take practice for sure.
Put me in the game,
but but
coach.
but
You
the
got to get your at
but the
bats up.
mouthpiece is mouthpiece is not gonna last if you can't show what you talking about, right?
No, no,
What
no.
what
Absolutely. No,
what?
no, no.
Okay,
The
so
the money ain't gonna last because everybody has everybody got constraints. I
Mm,
don't care if you got
yeah,
$1 million, you still
Yeah,
got constraints. You
Exactly.
constrained to that
yeah,
million.
facts.
yeah.
So you
Right.
got to use your mouthpiece is sustainable because you number one, all y'all want conversation. So
Yeah, facts.
if I can use this mouthpiece and with a little intellect to go with it,
Yeah,
I'm
facts.
winning every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
So
Yeah.
for
I'm gonna
me
give y'all an
personally,
example.
only thing I'm selling is emotional intelligence and conversation because
Ah,
that's what
that
other
part.
brothers ain't got.
That part.
Listen,
facts, facts.
yeah. Hey,
Okay.
look, I'm gonna
He
give
hit
you
that
a
one on
good
the nose.
example, love.
Okay, Tom. Okay.
what you
A
say?
lot of them hooper niggas, right? Them athletes, they always got like they go-to guys that they have go fetch the girls because they got all the money in the world, but they ain't really street at all. They good schoolboys and all that. So when it comes to knowing what to say, outside, oh, I play for this team, they don't got no like words to put together or no game.
No personality.
Nah. So they'll send they dudes, they agents, or they cool friends to go
Right.
put the work in
To go
for them.
talk to them, yeah. Character flaws and
Yeah, like,
shit.
hey, my dude, he feeling you, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Now,
Your
But I
I
think
mouthpiece gonna keep you winning Your mouthpiece gonna keep you winning. Period.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and I think the only barrier for that,
I
I feel
agree
like the
with
only barrier
both,
for
right?
that is,
No.
yeah,
I agree with both. I think your mouthpiece will get you if you are looking for love. But I think money is what gonna get you if you just looking for lust
Only
or
with the low vibrational women.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just saying it's just different access for different women. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for
Only if she
love,
low vibrational.
yeah.
what's that mean?
That means she could be more than
If she
average
looking for
rate.
money, I'm a listen. If she looking for money, I'm a flash banger.
You're gonna what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Easy.
show her some
Flash banger.
cash, show her the house, show her the condo, show her the lifestyle, hit her and be
Right,
gone. If she
right.
looking for
Oh,
cash,
Yeah.
that's how you treat them.
so
That's
that's
crazy.
what
Just
you
flash
use.
bang
Yeah.
them.
Flashbang and
Flash
get
bang
some
them.
put
No,
get
I
some.
don't use
I
shit.
like
I'm
that.
saying if that's what she looking for, that's what how she gonna get treated.
Yeah, I
Show her
like
some
that.
shit she ain't never gonna touch. That's crazy.
So
It's
you got
like
do you
dangling.
so
What she say?
I
so
said,
that's
you
what you
be
got. I
showing
mean,
stuff they ain't never gonna touch.
I
That's
ain't
a
hear
fact.
you.
Showing her something she ain't never gonna touch.
Facts. The
Yeah.
ones that look for money, you ask me how much I'm making before you even know me. First off,
yeah.
I ain't answering. Second off, you're flashbang material because you low vibrational. You ain't even looking at my character. You looking
Ooh,
at my pockets.
I
ooh,
don't even like
believe
women
it.
that come off asking for nothing. Because if
Yeah,
I'm feeling
Facts.
you, I'm gonna give it to you.
right.
The
Yeah, just
minute,
naturally, right? Facts.
the minute they ask me for something, it's over with. I don't even like that
Conversation's
question.
over. Yeah, conversation's
Because you
over.
Yeah,
let me
you're
know
dead.
you
Facts.
look you got an agenda. You make your agenda known.
Right. Yeah,
I
it's
don't
over
And
like
all
with.
I
that.
know to know at that point is what's the price. Even though
Yeah,
I
like
ain't
damn,
interested,
let's
I'm just
just
asking the price.
skip to the
You know,
good part, man.
there's two there's there's two things
Ah, I
there's two
cannot.
things there's two things that men send on my DM that think that they will catch me, and it is like it's a picture of a stack of money. I don't know if you guys ever seen me before post. I'm like, if you send me a pack of money picture,
That's gay.
or a dick pic, and didn't even say good morning, like that's what people use. Like that's not gonna
That's
get me
gay.
to like
That's
you,
no home training. Who raised you, as TK would say? Who raised you?
right? You
No,
sending
for
me a
real.
dick
First off,
pic?
if you ain't got a 14-incher, why you sending a dick pic as your opening line?
Yeah,
That's
even
gay.
if you got that, that is inappropriate. We don't like that.
It
That is
is,
not
but I
for
No,
that
no,
is
mean,
no.
very
I
fucking
if you
like
ain't
dick.
paying me no
no.
attention
If
as a
I
last
don't ask you for
ditch
that,
effort,
don't
I know
send
some
that
brothers that
shit
would do
out the
that.
blue. That is
No,
creepy as fuck. I don't know you. That is inappropriate as
that's why I
Hey,
fuck.
said
what
if I
TK you talking about?
I
TK
like dick
Kirkland.
pics. No, I
Oh,
like dick pics, but let
If I don't know you, don't send that shit to me just out the blue like that.
Unsolicited
You
is
breaking
That's
crazy.
up.
giving me stalker vibes. Like you gonna try to be
man,
sitting
hold on.
outside my job or
He
something.
said
Like
I
what?
like dick pics.
no, I do like dick pics from if I ask you for it.
That's
You see
what
what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying. Like don't just send that like out the blue like that. That's weird.
And I've never
I don't
met
like
you in my life.
It's
that. Is
creepy.
inappropriate as fuck. I don't
It's
But
like
you know
that.
giving.
what? No, I think when I think I was like 25 years old, and some guy sent me a dick pic. You know, I'm just getting into sex at that time because I didn't lose my virginity till I was like 20 something, right? So I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like, okay, there's a dick. It's big as hell. You know what I'm saying? And this is my like first time. No, this is like really my first time like seeing black men. So I'm in my head, it's just like, oh, black men do got big dicks. I'm like, oh, okay. So they're sending me dick pics and I'm getting like, you know how you never seen a big dick before, right? So you're just like, oh my God, his dick's so big. I don't know. So this is what scarred me. I seen that big dick and it did get me at first. I was young, okay? Get me. I was like, oh, I'm about to hit him up. I'm about to, whatever. Let's go on a date. Man, I went out with him that night. His dick wasn't even that big. He dick what's it? What do you call it? Dick? What is it?
He
When you
can't.
lie? Catfish dick me or dick catfish me or whatever.
Oh shit. Oh, he tricked you. He
You got
flash
what you
bangs you.
deserved.
He
He
did do
flash
that.
bangs you.
You got what you deserved.
Right. So
She
that's
did. She
why
definitely got
I
flash
think
bang.
I think that scarred me. Like I would never think a dick is. I was like, they'll send me a dick pic. I'm like, well, can I see a face with that dick? Because it's not. Show
I
me a
prefer
whole
not
body
to
picture,
see, like
huh?
don't send, I don't like that. I think that's
Fuck are
creepy.
you doing?
No, that's weird as fuck. What is wrong with you? What are you? Some type of foreign person? Don't do that. I don't like that. You a
No,
weirdo.
I like dick pictures from people that I know got big dicks. I mean, I don't even like big dicks anyways. I just like a picture of it. I don't know.
What?
I
Anyways,
know
what?
box and that's just right there. Like I don't know. Why would you do that? Why did you think that was appropriate? That's not
What
appropriate.
just what to send a dick pic?
Yeah, just out the blue,
Yeah, I ain't
strangers.
sending no
That's
dick
not cool.
pics. You
Fuck.
can't get
Like,
no pics from me.
no, you a predator. Like that's weird. Why is you doing that?
That's what I'm saying. Like if I,
Low vibrational.
but you know
That's
what?
low
No, because
vibrational.
that's what they use to get you. Because some women be like, oh my god, like me when I was 25. Oh my god, like they got me. Like that dick's so big. You know what I'm saying? That's what they use to get who they want. Sometimes it be the dicks. It be the dudes with the big dicks.
Quite far from
Man,
the 20s. Very inappropriate.
That's
hold on.
you know what? I ain't even mad at dudes that do that. I
Mhm.
understand they do it, but it's only as a last ditch
Oh,
effort.
really love sending you dick. Oh, he's sending me a dick pic. Oh
Inappropriate.
Lord.
Inappropriate. Inappropriate.
She says she liked the pics. It ain't inappropriate if she says she like them.
I like him from who I like
Can't
it
play both
from.
sides of the coin now.
No, I like him from who like I met or who I dealt with before. You see what I'm saying? Not somebody just I've never met you in life. You come to my DM, send me a stack of picture of your money and your dick together next to each other. You guess
Inappropriate.
what? And guess what
Hey,
I'm gonna pick? I'm-
Block.
it don't matter. As
it
long as
don't
you picking,
matter.
Block.
he winning.
Nah,
Right.
love,
As
you
long
just
as you
said
picking, he still winning.
Out of
you
here,
just
Block.
said he
What?
gotta show his face. You
He
just
got
said all
what?
he gotta do is show his face. That's what you just
Right.
said. All he gotta
That's
do
it.
is show his face, and that's a win-win, right?
No. I
Block.
just need no, not
What?
somebody I don't know though. Not somebody I don't know, honestly. If I
Oh,
met
okay.
you, no, but if I met you at a club, I know that's you, then you show me a face. Okay. But if you just you know how many people come to y'all's inbox or my inbox, like we've never met because, social media, you know?
Men don't get that
Right.
shit like that. Y'all do.
Yeah.
That is inappropriate. And block.
Ain't no, come on, women don't send you no y'all no coochie pics.
Hell
Nah,
no.
what?
Hell no.
I
Hell
mean,
fuck
Coochie.
I've
yeah.
had it, not through Instagram, no.
No, hell no.
Inappropriate.
Oh, listen.
Yeah,
It's
that's
some
the difference between men and women. Y'all, I mean, what happens on y'all side don't necessarily happen on our
So
side.
so no strangers ever sent you a
Right.
picture of their pussy.
No, fuck no.
Nah, yeah, no.
And if she did, she working.
Right,
And if she
right.
did, she working.
Mm.
Join my
Sure.
cam, join my live cam. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, them types. Them
That's the
types.
only
Yeah,
ones that
like,
sending coochie pictures.
yeah,
Ah,
hands down. Cause they getting paid on the look, they getting paid by the minute.
That's
Period.
it, baby. That's it. You already got it, my dude.
you don't
Like
have
for real,
those.
they finessing the game.
He said
That's
Facts.
crazy.
y'all don't have game. I stay getting cat pics.
No, I got
But
plenty of game, homeboy.
Yeah,
that's
he
what you
spending
like.
that.
You into
Whoever
that?
just said that shit spending the money. That's all
That's
that
it. There
is.
you go.
Oh,
There you
you
go.
spending?
He spend,
They say you spending the money. He
He's
he
spending
probably
money.
spending.
That's it.
he's spending that
Oh,
damn money. That's all that is.
Your
Say what
OnlyFans.
That's
the
it.
so he getting all that cat pics because he getting them. Are you getting the cat? Even though they giving you pics, are you sending the money?
Man,
Yeah,
what a
what is
picture
it?
gonna do for me anyway?
That's
Come
what
on
you
now.
into? That's what you like? That's
Well,
what
he
you
like
Hell yeah,
he
what that
like
picture
cat.
gonna do?
He'll do
The
a lot.
fuck?
A
What a
lot.
picture about to do? What I'm about to do with that
Right,
picture? If
niggas
you
could
ain't
just hate
coming through
porn if
behind
that's
that
the case.
picture, if you ain't pulling up behind that picture don't mean shit.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
don't. Shit. You send me that when I have your location and you on the way.
That's
Shit,
it.
period.
That's it.
The fuck? Yeah, don't
Facts.
threaten me with a good time. I need the location. I
Facts.
need to
Don't
see you
threaten me with a
moving.
good time.
Fuck,
That's it.
hands
That's it.
down.
Send me
That
that
shit
pic when
dead
you on the
over with.
way.
Right.
Okay.
So I do have a I mean, like what men use is like okay, like they're in like okay, like CJ, you're a promoter. Um, like you use your entitlement to get the women to come to like
Well,
all
see,
your events, right?
this is the thing. CJ is not a promoter. CJ is the MC, master of ceremony. So my
No, but
mouthpiece
when
speaks for
no, I
itself.
didn't say you were a promoter. I said when you promote like stuff you do, like that's what I meant. So
Right,
so you use that like your brand. Okay, let me change it. You use your
right, yeah, yeah,
brand.
yeah.
Okay. Like
So
me,
yeah, I
I
mean,
use
That's a flex. That's a
well,
flex.
yeah, because you got to think about it though, because again, it's not, and like he said, it's a flex, but you got to also understand too, it's who you are as a person, like far as a man, because if I can use my mouth and I'm giving sex appeal and I can dress, yeah, women are gonna navigate towards me because now I got a
Absolutely.
mouthpiece, I got a brand, you know what
He
I'm
a
saying, and
alpha.
I
He
can
got alpha
dress.
energy too.
Right, right.
He
So
got out
it's
because he
gonna
can
fit the
command the
bill.
audience. He can command the
That's it.
audience.
There. That's it. That's it right there. That's it right there.
Speakers. I understand that.
You know
yeah,
what I'm
because I used
saying?
to
So
you motherfucker, because I used to come to all your events. Look what you use me to come to your events. But
ah,
What's the
no,
difference between a bartender? What's the difference between a bartender that's scantily clad to stand pull up on me? I'm pouring drinks all night. What's the
right.
difference?
There ain't no difference. I love it. That's why I say I love it. I love
Exactly.
that shit. It's just like
It's
it's
just
it's
time at work.
yeah, we use each other.
right.
That's why I said there are pros and cons to this. That's why I said being used or using what you got can never be bad or good. You know what I'm saying? It could be bad or it could be good. You know what I'm saying? I consider it, huh?
It depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, it depends on how you look at it. It depends on your
Uh,
attitude about it too. If you're always negative about it, like this bitch done used me to this and this and well, shit, your ass knew that shit.
you
Your ass
then
knew
that's
shit.
your fault. That's your fault
That's
because you
your
don't have
fault,
discernment. Get
right?
better.
Shit,
Hey,
but sometimes it's a good thing. He might be like, damn, she used me for my money, but I got that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
He still lost. He still
man,
lost.
I feel like that.
but
Not if that was his goal.
if that was his go-to, then he won.
If
You know what I'm
that was
saying? He would. You,
oh, this what he did. This what he did. He gave the game a black eye because niggas that are people, individuals who lead with their money, then
Mhm.
now you setting a standard that ain't everybody's standard for the women that
That's
want to be
facts. But
bought,
it's her standard though.
want to be sold. Because if you could be bought, you could
So
be
the next
sold.
dude got to pay for that.
Right. And I ain't paying for shit. I don't even go to strip clubs. I'd rather spend it on myself, my
Facts.
vehicle, or my home, or kids, or family. I ain't about to be throwing no money at nobody for what? I don't find the status in that. Me
for
going to go blow.
entertainment, for
Yeah, but
entertainment, because
what I get
there's
out
a
of that
lot of
though?
no, there's a lot of dancers and strippers and all that stuff. Like they do use their bodies to make a living, and you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Of course.
and it's entertainment. Like I throw money at women, but they're entertaining
It's
us.
a
Like
form
everybody,
of entertainment. It's
yeah,
a
it's
form of
hustling.
entertainment, but
But
it's
you know
just one
what?
Well,
form.
Yeah,
teach
but
his
I
own.
don't take them home. I don't take them home and have sex with them. You know what I'm saying? It's just I mean, you can do. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just your own thing. You know, if either you like strippers, it's your entertainment. Like you probably spend money
I like
on.
strip, but I'm
You
about to
spend
go.
money on a Cavs game. That's your entertainment. Some people spend money on strippers. That's their entertainment. You know.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
So,
Hmm.
but
I
you
mean,
got to use, huh?
you might have some dudes that like going to go throw 5, 10, 15, 20, 30,000. I don't find nothing like enjoying that because I'm thinking what I could do for myself with that versus just
Because
throwing it just to look good. What I get
and
out
then
of that?
I know.
To each his own.
So
Uh,
another thing about like we're talking about the stripper life, whatever, right? I know I go to a lot of strip clubs with my guy friends, and it's just like all the strippers. I don't know if you know. I don't know if it's just Cleveland or whatever. I don't know because LA is a little different. But Cleveland, all the women go to their women to get the money. Like say
Hmm.
me and Gigi, we go together and they gonna think we together. So of course they gonna flock me because they know to use me. They're using me to get money from you.
Of course. Women
That's
are
the
decision makers in most households.
that's the safest route.
Yeah, the safest route, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to
but
think
That's
we live
right.
in an era where
what?
female bisexual homosexuality is high. So they, it'd be women that say, "I want you and her." So it don't, it's
But some of them be lying too, just to get that tip. You know what I'm saying? Some of
or the
them say
last.
saying they, huh?
No,
Using what they
it
got.
ain't just lying. They indulging too now.
I
It's
mean, I
definitely
know I'm in the lifestyle. I know who indulge and I know who don't. You know what I'm saying? Some people play all the time. They play like, oh, I want to be with you. I want to love. I want to you. I'm like, whatever. When it come down to it, they be scared as
they
fuck.
playing.
They playing. There's a lot of people that play in Cleveland. They talk about the lifestyle. They want to do what they want to do, but they play. All they do is watch. You know what I'm
A
saying?
pair of lips,
Bitch
a
And
pair of
box.
lips to say anything.
that's
They
what I'm
bitch
saying.
box.
You're using what you got to get into somewhere or be around certain situations, but all y'all do is play. Like quit playing. Like,
They
some of
playing
y'all
with
I
it,
mean,
love.
but I think it's they use what they got. They pretty, they got fat asses. They want to be surrounded by high value men, so they gonna do what they do. But when it come down
Man,
to
that
it,
ain't gonna get you shit. That ain't gonna get you shit but a couple dollars, a couple little trinkets, and a wet ass.
and that's all
A
they
wet,
want though.
Some
Some of
people
these girls
though.
wet ass and a wore out mouth.
Facts. Straight facts.
that's why us as women, like it's hard. Like when women get jealous and stuff, it's just like I don't know. I don't know. I might be different. I
That's a
don't get
you
You know,
jealous.
thing.
this
That's a
how I
woman
feel,
thing.
right? I feel like this, love. Don't if you can't stand the heat, don't go in the kitchen, cause like with your brand, right? If you know,
Yeah.
you know. Like we gonna say that. Motherfuckers, like you said, to be around and don't really be about that life. And what you around there for if you ain't about that? Like now you fake, you giving off the wrong signals because you on some
That's
shit like
capping. Straight facts.
you with this. So when a
Mhm.
motherfucker approach you like that, you offended.
Yeah,
But
you offended.
like this my thing. I had a female friend a long time ago when I was ripping and running back and forth to Detroit. She had a gay friend. Her friend was cool as fuck. She invited both of us to a gay bar. So at first I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh, wait a minute. It be gay dudes there? She was like, yeah. I said, I'm cool. Because if I
Hmm.
go in there, they're going to assume that I'm with that type of shit. And I'm
Right.
heterosexual. I'm not with that. So guess what? I won't go. I'm not gonna give off the wrong signals and vibrations like I'm with this type of shit. And then one of them sissies pull up on me, now I'm gonna fuck him up. But no, I shouldn't even be in that spot.
Right.
Cause I know
Facts.
what they on there.
No, that's real shit. Don't put yourself in that situation. I feel it.
If you
Yeah.
ain't about
Yeah. If you ain't about that life,
What you
then
got
don't
next,
don't.
love?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see.
What you got next,
We
love?
we're talking. We were talking about the signs. What are the signs that you know they about to
Red
use your ass?
flags?
What's a sign that
Oh
they
no.
know they're about to
Using
use
me is
you?
first off, using me is not possible. That's
I
not
know, but
possible, first off.
I know
Second
it's
off,
not
No,
possible for you. I know it's not possible for you. We talking about in general. Like for me, if I know
red
a guy
flags
about
if
to
she asking
no.
for money.
No, the red flag
She
for
need her
me if
rent paid, her rent past due,
yeah,
cell phone about to get cut off.
right.
Anything low vibrational like that.
Yeah. The thing with me, if I'm sitting at the
You
bar
know
and
where
somebody
she
come up to
angling. You
me,
know where she
right,
angling to.
right. The thing about me, if somebody come up to me and be like, dang girl, like, um, they talk about what I wear, they talk about my designer purse or whatever. If they talk about what I got already, I know what you here for. You know what I'm saying? And like, are you about to use me? You think I'm gonna be a sugar mama to you? Like, that's my
the
red flag. I hate that. Or
sugar
what?
mama.
I'm serious.
So
Or
they
that's
looking for
why I don't like Gigi. I'm gonna put you out here like this, okay? I don't like when you call me Mama Love.
you don't
No, that
stupid
just
that.
sounds
What's
like
wrong with
I'm a
that?
sugar mama. So if
It
somebody call
doesn't.
me Mama Love, does it sound like I'm a sugar mama when somebody calls me Mama Love?
Well, I never looked
It
like
doesn't.
that.
Huh?
I said I never
It's actually respectful.
It's not respectful when it's respectful when you're younger than me.
It's not respectful to you, but and I don't even know the brother. Coming from him, if I were to call you that, it would be a term of endearment.
Yeah, but if we're the same age, like, come on now.
So
I'm not
what?
I'm not your
So what?
mama, or I'm older than you.
Are you somebody's mama? Are you
Yeah, but
somebody's mama?
I'm my daughter's mama. I'm a
Okay.
kid's mama. I'm
Are
not
you
his mama.
okay? Okay,
But
you
it's
right,
okay.
and you a OG out here in these streets.
It's
Don't call me
Are you
mama
above
love though.
40?
Yes.
It's you taking it too deeply,
No,
baby.
I
It's a
just
term of
don't like
endearment.
that as like from coming from
Okay,
somebody
that's
you
fine, but it's a
deal
term
with.
of endearment coming from who it's coming from.
All right. Well, how do you? Why do
Ask
you
him.
call me? Yeah, Gigi. Why you call me mama love for?
it's a culture thing. You know,
Is
a
a
lot of
what?
everybody on this big mama shit, right or wrong.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Give me
Y'all can't have it both ways. Make up your mind.
I like when my
love
models.
cake.
I like when my models call me mama love, because I'm teaching them things.
Man, make
Gigi,
up your mind. Come on now. You
no, but
playing
the
both
thing is
sides of the
this,
fence.
Gigi, I'm not teaching you nothing like a
You know
mom
what?
teaches.
That's a red flag right there. Talking out of both sides of your neck.
I'm just
So
saying, like, I'm not teaching
Love,
Gigi nothing.
love.
I'm not teaching him how to model. I'm not teaching him how to
Flag on the play.
okay,
just.
It's a red flag on the play, love. All the brothers is telling you it's a red flag on the play.
Cause what you saying right now is all confusion. So you
Bingo.
it's all right, mama. It's all right.
Shut the
She got
fuck
It's
that
all
up.
feminine
right.
energy.
It's all right. Just take it in stride and keep it pushing. You
Don't
always say
don't be
you don't
calling
Embrace
me
care
that
what
mama
you
feminine
love.
say.
energy.
I ain't nobody's sugar mama
Embrace
now.
It's
that energy.
coming with love.
It ain't
It's
that
coming
love.
with
Matter of
love.
fact, I'm gonna start calling you Mama Love, and I want you
Don't
to
do
know
that.
it's
Don't
coming with
y'all
love.
fucking do that. I can't
It's coming
stand
with
y'all.
love. It's coming with love, ma.
I'm
Surely.
It coming with love.
if I'm
You
gonna
got to
tell
know who
Yeah,
is
no,
so
no,
love.
I
that,
Part
only
of your
okay,
discernment.
listen. And I hope I gave you guys like compliments for this, okay? I don't like being called mama love for somebody that I would like to fuck.
okay,
I
uh,
get
okay.
it, but here's the deal:
Yeah, no,
grown men
Tone.
and call their wives mama all the time. You ain't never heard an old man call his woman mama. She
yeah,
ain't never
No.
call him daddy.
yeah.
Come
I
on now,
call
Right. That
listen,
is
yeah,
listen,
true.
listen,
daddy's
listen.
different from mama.
Love.
Daddy's different from mama.
What's
Maybe
different?
your discernment can be better
What's that mean? What's
of
discernment
who's
mean?
calling you what when.
That's why I was telling you, like,
Situational
if
awareness.
I would like to fuck you one day, I don't want to be fucking you and you call me mama love. Like, what the fuck?
Damn,
You
mama,
know?
give me that pussy, mama. Damn.
No,
Throw that ass back to
But
me,
listen.
mama.
no.
You
If
tripping.
anybody
You
knows me,
tripping.
if anybody knows me, I like to be called a baby.
Tripping. Like,
I like to be called a baby girl. I like to be called a good girl. I don't like to be called a mom
Baby
while I'm fucking you.
girl.
So should we treat you like you 14
right.
too?
Okay, baby girl.
Yes, treat me. Yeah,
Should we
treat me
Right.
treat you
like a.
14 too?
Okay.
I'm submissive. I'm submissive. I'm not
No, no,
finna
no,
be
Ah.
your
no, no.
mom.
That's not what I asked. Baby
No, I'm
girl
just
is
saying.
someone you call when they're
I'm just saying.
childish.
No, I'm just
Should I treat
saying.
you like you're 14? Yes or no?
Not 14. You can treat me like I'm 18. Because
No,
I'm
no,
not.
no.
I never.
Well, same
No,
difference.
no. Because I didn't fuck
Yo.
at 14. You know what I'm saying? Treat me
Lo-
like I.
lovely
I'm gonna tell
love.
you about it later, love.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about it later. I'm gonna tell you about it.
Yeah, we gonna love you later.
Don't call me Mama
Yeah, your
Love.
girl gonna
Now, if
put
you.
you on game.
No. If anybody else call me Mama Love, bet you believe I ain't never fucking you ever.
I'm
Oh,
gonna tell
mama love.
you about it. I'm gonna tell you about it. We gonna talk about it, girl. We gonna
What
talk
about
about
Look. You,
what about
you see how I
Bangkok?
slid it in? Mama love.
it, man.
Can't stand you. I'm done. Okay, let's go to the
You
next
be
subject.
aggravating.
It's
what
all
what
right.
are,
No,
what are the things they use for? Like example, like they using you for mm, a car, a house,
mm.
presents, um,
Come on, man.
your
Social
friends.
status.
Have anybody ever used you to get to your friends?
Yep.
Yep.
Hell yeah, all the time. All the time. I just had a situation like that.
But they use you to get to your friend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn, like you want my friend? You could
But
go
you know
straight to
what?
my friend.
But you know what? No, I wasn't upset because they didn't really they really wanted I wasn't gonna be the one to display my money. He was. But I was
Hmm.
able to fuck. So that was the difference. He couldn't fuck.
Why
So
couldn't be fought?
she just wanted to use because she wasn't gonna be able to use me for money. She was gonna use him for money because he was an easy target. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? I had everything beside, you know what I'm saying? Like I had the money, but at the end of the day, I'm not approved. Like you ain't just gonna get money out of me. You know what
right.
I'm saying? We building up to something. You know what I'm saying? Fuck whatever it may be, but you ain't just gonna use me for the money.
But
Cause
it's
I don't get down
crazy
like
though,
that.
because I mean, it's like, and I always bring this up, like in all my podcasts about cultural things. Like when
You
I was
breaking up,
growing,
love.
y'all hear me? Y'all hear me or no?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. Like I always bring this up, like how people are like, we use what we got to get what you need. It is a term because that's what some cultures are taught. Like my culture, I was taught that. You know, my mom always taught me the skills to get what I need as in a man. You know what I'm saying?
What
Cook,
So
clean,
is
do what
that not usury?
it's not. It's using, I mean, that's what we were taught though. It's
And
not calling.
why not? So in the world of independence, why do you need a man for anything? Why not go get it on your own?
I do get it on my own, but
Well, hold
I'm
on. You said
cultural
but. Wait, whoa, whoa. Either you do or
because
you
I'm
don't.
I'm stuck I'm stuck between cultures here. I'm American, but I'm Asian. You see what I'm saying? So it's just
I
like
get it.
I was raised to use what I got. I was prepped to try. You know, my mom always like, don't ever go out the house looking a hot mess. You never know who you gonna meet.
Don't ever what?
Don't go out the house looking a hot mess. You're using what you got to get what you
That's
need.
facts.
You're using your
I wish
prettiness. You're
some of
using.
these sisters would teach their daughters that.
So
Man,
that's
you
what
know,
I had to use, and then
With
my
all of
mom be
these
like,
bonnets in public, house shoes in public, pajamas in
yeah,
public, somebody needs some fucking decorum to teach these women because the shit we see is a mess in the hood.
and that's why I teach some of my girls
I
that.
get love too.
What?
Like I get love because I used to date, Asians, Koreans, all in college. So I get love
Yeah, and then
concept.
my mom always be like, make sure you cook. She taught me how to cook. So I use that to get a man, or I use to clean. Like a man wants a clean house, a clean home, and get fucked. Like y'all need, I'm not saying get fucked, but you know what I'm saying, like
Oh no,
physically.
yeah, we want to get fucked. You better. Shit.
But I'm just saying, like,
what you
my mom had to prep me to get you to not saying use in general, like using just to get it, but to capture a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
She
using my
taught you how to
body.
manipulate. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
call a
yeah,
spade a
No,
spade.
yeah.
no, it's not that.
Let's
How would
call
you
a
say
spade a
that? It's my
spade, love. Come
culture.
on now.
It's my culture. It might
Culture.
call
Listen,
manipulate.
I
No,
love culture. I travel. I understand culture.
I
Let's call a
understand that.
spade though. Human behavior is human
I
behavior no
don't
matter
think
where it
that's
comes from.
I don't think that's manipulation when
That
I
is
that's
100%
when it.
manipulation.
No, it's because I'm a good woman. I learned how to do
Doesn't
this shit.
matter. It's still manipulation.
No, you must have got hurt
You
by
were
somebody
groomed
because
on how to
it
use what you got
it's not.
to get a
Yes,
man. That's
yes.
come on now.
No, in my
That
culture
is
is
manipulation 101. Look it up in the
do y'all
dictionary. Come
agree?
on, love.
Y'all agree or no?
I don't agree. You maybe that's because you like doing that type of stuff, so it
yeah,
just comes
I
off
don't think
naturally.
it's.
And I
If
don't
you
think
do
it's
it because you
manipulation at
I don't
all.
think it's
I think it's
manipulation either. I think it's living. That's what you're supposed to do.
that's what I said. Like you can't sit here and say I manipulate people when this is what I do.
No, no,
I'm
no,
yeah,
not
no, no.
fake.
Let me be.
I'm
Let
not
me. I
fake. I'm not
apologize if I
fake
didn't
with
speak
that.
correctly.
Yeah, you
I
did really.
apologize if I didn't speak correctly.
Yeah, because I don't
What
manipulate
I'm
people
saying
at
is,
all. Everything is
you being
genuine
a
from my
genuine
heart.
person and a caterer and a submissive person, there's nothing
Yes,
wrong with that.
but
When
it's
you're
not called
groomed
manipulation.
to do that, that's
Yes,
manipulation.
but you just called me a manipulator.
No, 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 no. Let me backtrack and let me say
Okay,
what I really mean. You being a
okay.
submissive person, you being a loyal person, you being a giver, a caregiver, all those things are
Hmm.
genuine.
Yes.
When you are groomed to do it, that's manipulation.
Well, my mom did groom me, and she taught me, so I don't think
Okay,
that's
that's
manipulation.
manipulation.
What do y'all
With
think?
love, I don't know your mom. I'm not castigating your mom, but that behavior is manipulation.
What do y'all think? Let's get it from
It's
the
only
cat.
Tell them what
manipulation
you
when
think.
it's with malicious
I
intent.
said what I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
like if you
manipulation
just
is
coming off like that, it's
malicious.
different.
If it's for malicious
If it's
reasons.
not coming from a malicious place, then that's not manipulation.
Well,
Okay,
this
well,
is
I want to know this.
this is JJ. You gonna go?
Hey,
I want to hear. Gigi, what do you think?
I want to know this, right? Did your mother not teach you any tricks other than just on some normal housewife stuff? Did she teach you other tricks?
Like
'Cause
what?
that's where we gonna get somewhere. Or you just saying she just taught you how to be a
She
good
taught
wife?
she taught me how to be a good wife.
No
How
other
Okay.
to
trick.
comfort. She ain't
No
teach you
other
how to
tricks.
What
comfort.
other trick? What's the
No
other
other
trick?
trick.
What
What
kind of
no
other
other
trick?
tricks involved?
Like what?
What you mean? Like what? The female
Just say
tricks.
what you mean. Just say what. I can't sit here and listen to your, I mean, read your mind. Just say what.
No, I'm saying, you know what a
Are
trick
you
is,
talking
your
about
mother.
sexually?
Anything that you can use to get what you want
What are you talking
outside
about?
of
There's
being
so
a
many
wife.
things. There's so many things I could use. So
No,
what
I'm
are you,
saying
give
this,
me a
right?
Okay.
specific. Give me a specific.
Did your mama tell you anything to do sexually? Anything to
No.
do uh deception wise? She ain't teach
No.
you no other little funny tricks.
No.
She just taught you how to be a good wife.
She just said never tell him no.
Never say no.
Anything, don't
Okay.
ever tell
So
your
pretty
man
much,
no. But nothing
so
sexual.
so pretty much, what you're saying, you're leading. So it was just displayed with love and genuine.
Yeah.
Everything was genuine behind every
Everything was
gesture.
true. And I did the same thing for
Okay.
my kids. And I have 3 girls. And
Okay.
I taught them how to cook, clean, and how to cater to a man. Like when you get to this age, if you get a good man, treat him good. Don't ever tell him no. You know what I'm saying? So I in turn teach my kids that. And I don't know if it's a culture thing
Start
or
walking
what,
up
I
to
feel like
bitches and
but
most
I
sticking my
didn't
dick
men,
in her
but
mouth.
I never taught my daughter be like,
What?
"Oh, get him for
What?
what he could get. Get him for this, get him for that." Never. You use what you got, what you get, what you need. What I got is very, very genuine. It comes from,
Okay,
that's what I
love. I
got.
have a question. Love, I got a
Yes.
question. You
Yes.
said you were groomed to be a wife. You were groomed to be submissive. You were groomed for a lot of things, is what I heard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Why are you not a wife?
We're all groomed. We're all taught.
Why are
I
you
don't
not a
call it
wife?
grooming. I teach it. I'd say
Why are you not a
taught
wife?
because I don't want to be. I was a wife for 10 years. Yep, I
Okay.
was a wife for 10 years, but it was
The
another
grooming is in
Asian,
you, though, right?
but it was another Asian woman that took him from me.
You were married to an Asian woman.
No, I said there was another Asian woman that took him from me because
Oh,
I was
okay.
working in a man's type job. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the reasoning was, but I was married before. The reason I don't got a husband now is because there's guys out here that think, hmm, they don't want it. They don't want the good woman anymore. Y'all don't want
What?
the good
Stop! Stop!
No,
Stop!
you
Stop!
don't.
Stop!
You
Stop!
just said
Stop!
you just said
Stop! Stop!
okay,
Stop!
so if
Stop!
I came
Stop!
at no
Stop!
no
Hard
no
stop.
no, y'all don't want the good women
Hard.
no
Who
more.
told you that? Who told you
Y'all
that?
want the big booty
Who told you
women.
that?
Y'all
Who
did.
told you that?
All right, well
Who told you that?
we got Key on the line right now. All right.
Hey, hey, hey.
All
hey,
right, girl.
Ray.
Thank you for coming on. They're getting on me now today.
What did I miss?
She and Love
So
can't take the kitchen.
You.
Love don't like the
no, I
kitchen.
could
It's
take
all
it.
right. It's all right, love
No,
bud.
I could take it. I could take
Let
this for
find
real
these
because I know
evasive answers.
I've always stood ground and said I was submissive. Never once did I ever say I wasn't submissive. And if you said I'm groomed because of my mom, yes, my mom groomed me to be a good woman. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong. I don't manipulate these guys. These guys get genuine shit from me all the time. Everything I do with the guy is genuine. I don't manipulate no motherfuckers at all. I don't fuck with nobody unless it's real.
What we talking about?
They think because Tone says I manipulate these guys because I was groomed to be like submissive.
No, I said
My
that's
mom groomed me.
manipulative behavior.
You think it's manipulative behavior for me to be submissive and being taught how to be
No,
a
no, no,
good
no.
woman?
That's not.
No, no.
Hold on.
Well,
Whoa,
then
whoa, whoa. That's not. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
explain it.
whoa, whoa,
Explain
whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa.
Explain it in
That's
your
not what I
way. Then
said. That's
explain it.
not what I said. That's not what I said.
Explain
That's
it.
not what I said.
Well, explain it then. Explain it.
What I said was, see, we taking two different conversations and jumbling them into one. You initially said your mom groomed you to use what you have to get what you need from a
That's the
man. That
title
was
of
your
the
initial statement.
podcast. Yes. Yes.
Right. Okay. So what I'm saying is that behavior of grooming you to use what you have is manipulative.
It's
That's just like in the
culture.
dictionary 101, right? And so
Mhm.
you've extrapolated that to being you're a submissive woman, you're caring, you're loyal, you're going to do the things that your partner wants. And coming from you, it may seem genuine, but the foundation of that is manipulative.
Manipulative, and like Amber said, manipulative is doing it in a what way? A
Malicious.
malicious
It
way. I'm
doesn't
not
have to
doing it
be
malicious way.
malicious to be
That
manipulative. How many we do things unconsciously that are still
But
manipulative. When
manipulative
when
no,
when,
is
when
a
a man is
bad
talking to
word.
you and telling you about he's critiquing you and you cry because you don't want to deal with what he's telling you, that's still manipulative.
I don't agree with that. I believe that it's only manipulation when it comes with malicious intent. If it's not malicious intent behind it, that's not manipulation to me. To me, I can't, to each his own.
Fair
Everybody,
enough.
because perception is, everybody,
Perception is bullshit.
everybody
What's real?
way because everybody could be sitting in the same room and hear the same word. Everybody perceived it differently.
Well,
So
I guess I be manipulating people, which is a good thing for me, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But I was taught in a different way to be, and it's culture. You know what I'm saying? I stand and I stand 10 toes down on what my mom taught me, and I
but
taught my kids that.
for me,
So
stand
then I think that's kind of the way of the world.
yeah,
Right.
that's not
Everybody is manipulative to an extent because if you define what it means to manipulate, it's to control or influence something like in a clever way. And I feel like we do that in every aspect of life. If that's the case, when you walk into
Mhm.
a business deal, you're going to manipulate the situation to close a deal that
Yeah.
benefits you. When you're dealing with a person, you're going to do things sometimes that will allow you to get what you're looking for in a situation. You're going to also do things that will allow you to give something
Right.
that someone else would like in the situation. I just think it depends on what you're looking at, how you're looking at it. But I just think everything about life, you can manipulate every aspect of life.
So what about in this love world? What about in this sex world? What about getting what you want, using what you got to get what you need in the
I do
sex?
think using what you got to get what you want or need is a form of manipulation, because would you get those things without using what you had? Like if you were to go and engage with a person and you're trying to get a brand new car,
Mm-hmm.
if you just went to that person and told them I need a brand new car, or what the situation was, would they give it to you? Versus if you go to that person and you do the hair thing and you butter them up and you fuck them good and suck them good, you have
Yeah.
a better chance at getting what you want when you
But
do.
what if it's like certain situations? Like you said, like there's, like I was saying in the beginning, there's different, either you want a relationship or you just want lust, right? So if you want a relationship, like what can you use to get what you want? Things like qualities, like how you know what I'm saying? Like Tone said, a big booty when you first see him.
no, not
Number
if you
one,
shit.
huh? Number one was the body. He said the body. But how are you going to get to know the personality if they don't got nobody, right?
So I
Facts.
believe when getting to know somebody, when you first see somebody, everything is based off aesthetics anyway. If you don't know a person, you're lying if you say, oh, I was attracted to her personality. You don't even know my personality. You saw how I looked before you saw how my personality was. So aesthetics is going to be the biggest thing. It's like you either like what you see or you don't. And that is in the shape of being like pretty face, nice body, keep your hair up, how you dress, how how people see you. And then you can, but those are all still things, because if you don't keep yourself up, you're not using,
and that's what I was trying to say about how my mom raised me. She always taught me to keep myself up. Make sure you got the qualities you need. Make sure you treat him good. Make sure you're nice. Make sure this. And that's just what I know. You know what I'm saying?
Those things are just character traits, though. That's not necessarily you using what you got to what you want. Because
so the question, so the question from Tone is, why am I not married?
I want to say.
Well, you said you were groomed to be a wife. That's why I asked.
I was groomed to be a wife to somebody that I like. People already know my lifestyle. No. That was a lot of shade saying I wasn't married. You know what I'm saying?
There's no shade. You said you were groomed to be a wife. I'm asking a follow-up question to that.
But the wife has many ways. I could be a wife and be open too. You see what I'm saying? Wife don't have to automatically be.
I didn't say you couldn't.
Okay, so I'm telling you why I'm not a wife. I have not met a guy that's in my lifestyle that's okay with my lifestyle yet, and be a good woman at the same time.
But just because
is your lifestyle your choice, or were you groomed to that choice?
It's my choice.
So would you say that's in alignment with your mom's teaching and grooming and upbringing, or is it your own?
My mom was a second wife too. Nobody knew that. So our culture, we have multiple wives, but she didn't groom me to have multiple wives. She just showed me this is how it works. So
fair enough.
So part of it is
to be a wife.
Yes.
Of your choice.
Of my choice.
Whatever that looks like. She just groomed you to be a wife, whether it's
when I grew up, I didn't understand. Yeah, I didn't understand, like, Mom, like, you're letting him have another wife. She was like, you'll understand when you get older.
But which is why you are more open and understanding now. That makes more sense. It makes more sense.
So right now, the reason why I'm single is because I have not found a man that's okay with me being open. Because
do you like alpha men? Do you like alpha men?
I love alpha men. I love a dominant man.
He's probably never going to be okay with that.
Yeah, that ain't American man.
Not American men.
Why? Why is American men not dominant?
To be married, they like it when it's just
No. It's not about dominant. I asked if you like alpha men, and I said an alpha man more than likely is never going to be okay with you being open with other men.
That's why I'm single until I find that one.
We get it. We understand. We understand completely.
Yeah. Thank you. For people that don't understand why I am the way I am, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like that. We use what we got to get what we need, is because it's a survival thing. I've never said it's a survival thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's like even when I was at its core, it's a deficit.
But don't say, I would never say that I've never used my body or whatever for anything, because I was at that point where I was down before. You know what I'm saying? Down to the where I thought I was going to lose everything, So of course you have to use what you got to get what you need. And I've been down that road. I've never said I've never been down that road, but I've been down there, and shit, that's a life learning. Like, you learn life from that. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes I had to take it from somebody I don't even like just to survive. That's us as women. You know?
Can I ask you a question, love?
Yes.
Do you think that's trauma?
Of course. Of course it's trauma.
Okay.
It's all in my
So,
book. If
the
nobody ever bought
question then
my book,
becomes: if you agree that it's trauma,
mhm.
how do you heal from that trauma to no longer wish to use the things that you have to get what you need, and you just understand that you're enough?
I don't think anybody ever heals from trauma. You might
No, hell
like
no, that's bullshit.
no, you might heal, but not totally heal. It's still gonna be in you. It's still gonna, you know what I'm saying? You still gonna be like, oh, this
Mm,
shit happens.
I think sometimes people
Hmm.
enjoy it, and it's just that it just becomes that, like, the thing, like, for using what you got to get what you need, it becomes an easy way. Sometimes it becomes easier than
Hmm.
having to do the things that you would have to do to
Fact.
obtain those same things. So it's not necessarily like, oh, I'm gonna do this because I'm traumatized by my past, but because of the traumas of my past have allowed me to see that
Hmm.
I'm able to do these things and get these results. And now I like it. So I'm
Hmm.
going to
Yeah.
continue to do these things to get those results because the results is what I'm looking for.
That's
So
Right.
it
what I
becomes
think.
a matter of what works for me. And a lot of women and men, for that matter, I don't know what y'all touched on already, but a lot of women and men do the same thing. They do what's necessary to get the
Hmm.
of what they're looking for or what they want in those moments. Like,
Right.
women typically use their body, men typically use their wallets.
so
Yeah.
that so in essence, I agree with you. And so in essence, that's why we have the culture that we have. Everybody's trauma bonding.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's a bunch of
That's it.
trauma.
I mean, it is right. Like I do use my body. I mean, especially for my brand and for my parties and stuff. Like that's what I use. You see what I'm saying? But the men is the money. It is, and that's why I'm stuck between cultures now. Is like all the men that want to get with me. Guess what they do? They send me money.
Mm,
They
mm.
take me
That's
out.
where it's fucked up.
They treat me
Mm,
good.
mm,
They send me the trips. Like that's just what it is. Like
mm.
Mm-hmm.
y'all
It's the
use the money.
price.
That's all I know. And
It,
that's all I know about the American culture is
And
mm,
that's
money.
it's the
that is a lot of what
That's sad.
men, but
that
a lot of
Love,
men
I'm just gonna tell
mindset.
you that's sad.
It is sad, but that's all I know from the American culture. And I'm not gonna lie. American men use money.
Of course, that's the we
That's
grew up in. We were raised in that
Hmm.
nature and nurture.
Yeah.
I can't hear you,
Yeah, the
you say
volume is low for everybody. Like I can barely
I
hear everybody.
no,
I can hear y'all
I
perfectly
hear
fine.
everybody clear. I hear everybody clear. Except Gigi, I haven't heard him, but he might be muted. Yep, he muted his own self. Gigi can't unmute a guest because they choose. You chose to mute yourself. Let me see. Hold on. Gigi, you probably have to log in and out.
when I was out here living single, I used to say, "How I'ma know you like me if you don't buy me stuff?"
Right. But that's the American culture. I'm not gonna lie. Like it
That
is.
just depends on your, like, how you was raised and what you're accustomed to. Because, like,
Mhm,
okay, for me, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just get
mhm,
personal. This me now, like, I was raised to not accept money from men. So
yeah.
I struggle with that as a grown woman. Like,
Mhm,
even being in a relationship, I'm not going to ask you for money. Like, when
right.
people be like, oh, I got it. Sometimes it's hard, and it's harder for me to accept gifts from men. And then I have, adult friends and things like that. Like, girl, what the fuck you mean? Like, that's, especially if that's your nigga, y'all
Right.
fucking, you get
Right.
all of that, and it's like it's supposed to make it okay. But
Right.
because I was raised not to accept money from men, it's like one of those conflicting things where it's almost like, do you let a man be a man by paying for things, or it's like my over independence, which is also a trauma. It's a trauma
Mhm,
thing, that because I've always been so independent. So now, as a grown woman, it's hard for me to allow a man to,
mhm,
like, kind of come in and lead with money anyway.
mhm.
So it's like I'm that alpha female who's like, I got it. but I don't want to have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to be like, he got it. I'm learning though. Don't get it twisted. I'm definitely learning. But it was something that was instilled in me for forever. Like, everything was, if I ever needed something from a man, it was always my father who was always go do it.
Right.
Take
So
care
what
of
do
it
you
before it was done.
so what do you use to get what you want? Say you want that man, like
I'll use
what
me. Like, honestly, I'm not a use what you got to get what you want type of girl. I work. I go if I can't get what I want based off of me being me, or like, like
yeah,
earning
but
it, getting it
mhm.
because I'm supposed to have it, then typically I won't have it.
But you said earlier how every situation is a manipulative situation, right? Like you are you using your personality, your smile, your that's what I'm saying, like stuff like that. Like what are you using to get
Well,
to win him?
subconsciously, I can't answer that really because, like, consciously, I'm not using anything other than I'm just being me, like authentically being me. So I don't have like, oh, let me flirt with this. Like, I'm not conscious of that. So if I'm doing something that's triggering a response, it's unknowingly. So if I like getting flowers and stuff like that, I think that's just based off of a person liking me, just because I'm just being
So
me. It's
so
not
everything
I'm
that's why I
doing
said so
different or
everything
special.
so everything you're doing is inside and is genuine. That means you're not using nothing. So what's the difference when I say that when I said that this is my culture and this is what I use to get what I want, even though it's genuine, that's
I don't see. I think if you are who you are, and
mhm.
those are the things that identifies you as a person, how can it be manipulative unless you are using those things just to get what you want from
But
somebody?
that's what
Like,
I
if
am
this
though.
is not
I'm sort of
me
I'm
being
not
me
saying mhm,
is every day. Like, I'm just gonna
mhm,
be me every day, like with whoever I'm dealing with. It's
yeah.
not something I'm doing particular that's going to be like, oh, let me do this or let me do that. But so I think if you are being genuine, if you're genuinely who you are, then I mean, are you using anything extra, or are you just, or
No,
are
it's not
you
even
the
using
extra?
nothing extra. It's using what I got to get what I want. If that's
So
what
what
I
is it
want,
that
Okay,
we're
so
using? Maybe I'm
we
confused
asking a
about
question.
what.
Let me ask it in reverse. What is it that you want?
a good partner,
That's subjective. Let's be more descriptive.
someone to match my energy,
That's vague.
someone to
Let's
take
be more
care of me,
descriptive. What do you want?
someone to
I'm
take care of
sorry.
me mentally, physically, everything. Like, yeah, because
Okay,
I've
so
had
let's
that.
start there. Someone to take care of you. That's
Yeah,
what you
take care
want.
of me
Okay,
because I'm
got it.
submissive. But me, like you said earlier, just because you take care of somebody, don't mean it's financially. I make my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're. It's okay. It's to be understood. It's to be expected. It's
Yeah,
okay.
but
You answered it. It's fine.
I want someone to take care of me mentally, physically, financially, everything. Because I've had it
Got
before,
it.
and I
Okay.
loved it. All right. Anybody else want anything to talk about besides love?
Damn.
Anybody
I
use what
have a
they
question.
got to get what they need? Like, honestly, like this is a platform where we're honest about what we're talking about. Everybody has different subjects. Like
No,
we all use what we all been to that level where
Yeah.
where we lost something. Can we say we never lost anything? Like when we were younger, like 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, where you had to use what you got to get what you need. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had that but me.
Well,
no. Well, not
when
but it been
I
time.
used the
Men don't have it like that. I mean, yeah, you could be overly attractive,
I know some men that
like everybody recognizes you. You're that guy. You the Morris Chestnut. You the Shamar Moore of your neighborhood, of your city. You could be overly attractive like that and
Mhm.
use that, but that's not a reality for most men. If you
Most
got some
I know a
dollars,
few
which we
men.
know most men don't, we
I
know
know a
most
few
men
men
don't. I
that
mean, yeah,
use
you could say you know a lot of high earners, But the reality is most brothers don't have money like that. So if we just talking the average person getting what you want, that's not a reality for men. You got to use something else. You got to be realistic.
Okay, but for women, I'm just saying, I'm talking about y'all men using what y'all got to give y'all
men
needs.
use money, men use great sex.
What if you
So
don't
what if
have
you ain't
money?
got no money? What if you don't
What if
have
you don't
money?
got no money?
Well, if you ain't got money, then most of them got good sex.
Yeah,
The ones that's broke, they got good sex, so they using that.
That's how
Like
that works.
I done seen niggas like pipe down bitches and get pretty much anything from them. So yeah, no, they ain't got no money, but they definitely go get everything else they want from her because they laying down
There's
like
not many that's getting that off.
it's
It's
more than
What
you
my
think.
brother say?
It's more than you think.
It's more than
Yeah,
you
it's a
think.
lot
I
of
said,
men. It's a
I
lot
don't
of men
feel
out
this
here.
shit. I've been
Well,
outside for a
listen,
long
no.
time.
Let
There's not
me
many
help my
broke
brother though.
brothers.
Let me help my brother. Because there's there's so many alpha women. A lot of alpha women prefer beta men, and because of that, they're willing to accept being dick down to here from here till next year. And so they okay with the nigga staying at home playing PlayStation because they want to control the situation anyway.
Yeah.
So as long as he laying down some dick, that's all they want. So a lot of brothers can get away with that because they hobosexuals. They ain't got nowhere to go. They just gonna come lay that pipe down and everything else is good. You see how the women shaking their head, bro? That's how niggas get away with that. Because these alpha women want beta men. So when they tell you they want alpha men, they really don't. They
I
really
don't
want
want a
beta
beta
men
man.
because they can control.
I've never had a man that just.
But I don't want no
Okay.
bum either. I don't want nobody that's laying up playing no video game. But I have seen men who will go and lay up and who will have great sex with a woman and she will literally take care of him too. But I do know that there are beta men that are not bums. They're not as dominant as alpha males. They're not as like in your face about it, but they're more on the softer, like they're a little more reserved.
Yeah,
definitely not bums, but
no, that's facts too.
You got alpha men that's bums too. I done seen some of them too. Like, let's be clear, they alpha male, well, they pretend to be alpha males, but they're bums too. They playing the PlayStation all day. They getting dick down. I mean, they dicking you down. They taking your
some of them getting dick down too.
Some of them getting dick down too.
Right, that part. But so it's like you got some of both. You got some of both. I prefer a beta male. I'm just saying. I don't want an alpha male.
Okay.
I just don't want no bum. I don't want no bum.
I don't want no bum either, but I don't want no alpha male. I think my alpha personality
I
don't.
need an alpha male just because of my personality. I'm too strong minded and too strong. My personality too strong. And I'm just, if I feel like I can whoop you, I can't do nothing.
And that's fair. But I am the type like that too.
Now, what'd you say, Gigi?
I think the moral of the story, women got the better advantage when it comes to using what you got to get what you want.
Facts.
Agreed.
I just feel like that,
I
it's
agree.
a double standard, but it is.
Women
It's
got
a double
more things
standard,
to
but it is
use.
what it is. Not more, just
in this
you
time,
just
though,
know what we
we got
want.
offer. Let's be for real.
I think women have more of what men want, so you can get more.
Well, of course, you always
got more men looking for that than anything else. You're not looking for a woman's money for the most part. Most men not anyway.
We got more to offer. Yeah. Like we got more to offer.
Because y'all gonna spend it on us.
I do.
If he's my man, I'm spending. Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind.
Y'all some good women.
We talking about like we
talking about
our
men, not just somebody that's
any man.
Oh, we know you ain't with the mama love trip.
Here we go. Call me mama love again. Call me mama love again, and you gonna see what happened.
Can I call you Big Mama?
No, call me mama love again. You gonna see what happened.
Now, what about Big Mama though? What about Big Mama?
I don't like that verbiage. I don't even know what Big Mama is. It's like a sexy red thing.
I don't know who's Lotto singer or somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
See,
I don't know
I
who
don't
she
even
is.
know what it is.
It's a cultural shock.
It's a
That's
term
what
of
it is.
endearment.
Yeah.
It's that girl that she like boss. She the boss bitch.
I like to be
Big
called
mama.
Big Mama. Well, I guess I don't know. See, I don't know the definition. You know what I'm saying?
I told you I was gonna put you on game later. Off the,
Okay.
She tried to school you.
Gonna have a
off the air,
sidebar.
you know. Got you.
Hey Amber, you gotta have a
What's up?
sidebar with her and turn her up.
Yeah, I
It
got
don't
you.
Right,
I
matter.
got her. I told you I got you. I ain't gonna leave you off
I
here
don't
like that.
I don't want to be riding on you and then you like, go ahead, Mama Love. Like, the fuck? The fuck?
Oh, Mama Love.
The
It's all
I'm Mama Love.
it's all in the lens in which you looking through. That's all. It's just
Just call
perception.
I
just
got
call
you.
me
If a man call you anything with a term of endearment, it's all love.
I
just
got
call me a good girl. That's what I
Yeah.
like.
Whoa. We want to be truthful now.
Call me a good girl. I don't want to be called Mama Love. I ain't nobody's mama when I'm fucking him. I don't want to fuck none of nobody's sons. Well, maybe
It's
somebody's
everybody's
son.
somebody's son. Yeah, it's always somebody's son now. It's
somebody.
always somebody's son.
Just saying. Like, that's just, I don't know.
All right, where we going, love? What you got next? Where we going?
We freestyling over here. Let's go. So what, Tone, what's gonna take you to pay somebody's bills? The big ass?
Nothing. It don't exist.
Big ass.
It
Look,
don't
the big
exist.
ass,
It
the
don't.
good
It doesn't
blowjob.
exist. Let me be
She
crystal
blowing
clear.
your mind.
No.
She
Let me be
blowing
crystal
your
clear.
mind.
Let me be crystal clear.
She's no, you know me. I'm a little ratchet with my voice, but she's
It's
sucking the
all
shit
good,
out of you
love.
and
Look,
fucking the.
love. I'm
What?
50. That don't mean shit to me. That's
That's what I'm
standard issue.
saying.
Come on
But
now.
what if she
That's
has
standard issue.
all the qualities you want, and then she lost
Value
her job,
for value. We see you thinking about money. Value for value. If it
Everything is
ain't value
money.
for value, no. That's where
My
you're wrong.
mortgage is money. My bills is money.
No,
My clothes is money. Everything you buy
your
in life is about money.
support for me ain't money.
What's it gonna be? The dick?
Value for value. Let me say it for the people in the cheap seats. Value for value.
So
I ain't paying shit.
So what about the cap and the people that introduce vibes that they can't maintain? That shit fade away, and then
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that.
Huh?
I don't know nothing about that. I
Like,
can maintain whatever I introduce
no, I
because
ain't
I'm
talking
a
about you
real
per
one.
se. I'm just saying, like, you meet a person and now they done introduce you to this vibe, and you feeling this vibe, and now it start fading because this ain't.
Well, he you know what it is? You was capping, so he was capping.
What you mean? No, not
You
me.
was looking for your bills. You was
It's
looking for
not
your
for
bills
me.
to get
That's not
paid.
at all.
Listen, I'm just saying.
He just wanted
He
some
looked.
pussy.
Right, y'all trying to listen. Let me tell you where y'all go wrong at. Y'all trying to vibe together. First off, that ain't what's a vibe. What is that? First
It's
off,
a
second
vibe.
off,
It's a great
You
vibe.
gotta have a vibe.
You gotta have great
okay.
vibes with
Well,
somebody.
I mean, they
okay.
call
Do I
it.
have a
People call it vibes. Other people call it chemistry. It's the same thing, though.
okay? So chemistry. Okay.
Okay,
No, it's not really. Chemistry is very different because chemistry is real. A vibe. No. But hold on, though. A vibe is just in the moment. Chemistry is real.
I mean, but
no,
it's the term in which they're referencing. The term vibe is referencing chemistry.
Yeah, I'm gonna take you back for you, school. I'm gonna use chemistry.
That's just like Big Mama.
School. That's
Look,
cute.
Amber about
That's
to call
real
both
cute.
of us. She got to teach me what Big Mama is, and she gonna teach you what vibes is.
Yeah.
No, I know what vibes are. Listen, my vibe is unmatched. First off, I don't have that issue. I don't have them
Don't
problems.
worry about it. I got you, Tone. I got you.
It's
I got
chemistry.
you, Aunt.
I understand.
Oh,
Not
Unc.
not
Oh, are you
Wow.
mad? You-
Me? Never,
Wild
never,
faggot
never.
I'm just playing. I'm just
First
playing.
off, because if it's your uncle, if it's your uncle, you might want to listen. I could teach you something.
I'm just joking.
I'm serious. No, but listen. Here's the thing, right? If we being honest, right?
Mhm.
At the end of the day, we really need to choose and vet better. Most of us are bad pickers because we don't know how to vet. We don't ask the right questions. We don't have honest communication. We have convenient communication, right? So if we just more honest and upfront, we can have more honest and more realistic conversations and relationships. Everybody want to get introduced to a vibe. The vibe is temporary. I can have a vibe all night. I can have a vibe for 3 days. That don't mean that's really me, right? So that's why y'all getting hoodwinked by the brothers, because y'all just trying to get a vibe. A nigga can be a motherfucking chameleon for a weekend. Stop with the vibe. Ask some real questions. What's this brother's character like? Stop looking for how much he got and ask about his character. Ask about his integrity. Ask how he managed relationships. Ask him about his relationship with his father. You want to find out a real vibe, find out what's really inside that person as a person. Fuck the vibe. The vibe gonna get your mouth wore out, get you with a wet ass, and get you left at home.
Hey,
Well, I
Tom,
think most of the time when you're looking for a vibe, that's what you're looking for anyway.
Bingo.
I want to
Man.
say this.
Yeah, but you
When
that
you
was
when you
word. You took the word to the left, but yeah, you're right.
When you looking for, I mean, when you put it like that, when
But
they get
yeah,
that
in
type,
that
that's what they looking for. When you looking for a man, you are looking for chemistry. You're asking, you're vetting when you're looking for a relationship. But if you're not looking for a relationship, you're looking for a hookup. Motherfuckers don't care about what you're doing in the next 5 years. All they want to know
That's
is
it.
what you doing in the next 5 minutes. What's up?
That's
You
it.
know
That's
what?
it. I
well
get it.
I
listen,
just
Both.
I just
I
figured
want to
out
hear from
why.
my brother. Let
Look,
me hear from my brother. Let me
okay,
hear
go
from my
ahead,
brother.
Gigi. Go ahead, Gigi.
you get in what you put out first of all.
That's
So if
it.
you put bullshit out, you're gonna get bullshit in. Second of all, if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's just how
Facts.
it goes. So a lot of people be like, well, this went like this or this went like that. Well, what did you do for it to go like that? To be in that situation, first and foremost, because
Nope.
people got to just put themselves in better spaces. You can't
Nope.
So my
expect.
sister shaking her head. My sister shaking her head over there real vehemently. Tell me what's going on.
Because that's not always the case. Because you got
Okay.
some guys who try to play on that. Like, for instance, let's use this platform for just, you got
Absolutely.
people
Go ahead.
like me who
Sorry, y'all.
every week I'm on here, I say the same thing, right? Like, I ain't open, I don't get down like that. But you got a lot of guys that's gonna try that, right? So I get people who's going to test that theory. So
Mhm.
they're going to try to say some shit that they think that I want to hear to manipulate. Oh no, I'm with it, or I ain't with it, or I'm with you on. No, you're not. No, you're not, because I done already paid attention to you, and I done already seen you get down how you get down. But you got people who's going to say whatever's necessary to try to get the result that they're looking for. Not because that's what I'm giving. I'm giving me. But because you may not believe that what I'm giving is really me, you're going to try to navigate me in a way in which you can either prove me wrong
Mhm.
or take what you think that I am and make me be what you want me to be. It's not because I'm giving bullshit. It's because you don't believe what I'm saying to be true. So you try to finesse me in a way that's going to get the results that you're looking for. So it's not always, oh, you play, it's always bullshit from the beginning, because I call bullshit too.
Well, you don't never know it.
Up and up about
Okay.
myself.
I
Yeah,
get it.
people come in. I could call bullshit on people. I see bullshit just like men see bullshit in women.
Yeah, that might Yeah.
Okay, I like
So
it.
me, I might be a little different. Like the communication era, I lack at communication a lot. I don't ask a lot of questions. I look at you. I see how your body's movement. I see how you work. I listen to all your conversations that you talk with your mom, your brothers, your friends, your whoever. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably my issues too. I don't ask a lot of questions about your life. Like you know how Tone said, communicate, like the vibe, ask about certain things. Like I'm guilty of that. I don't ask. The first thing I do ask if you got kids.
Well, what that gives off, love, and I'm just gonna bring it back to the conversation we were having, right? You said you are not in a serious relationship because you haven't found somebody that you like,
Yeah, but
right?
I don't know them because
Hold
I don't
on.
ask.
Right. I get it. So let me tell you, men can also feel that vibe, or let me rephrase that: men can feel that stone wall, so to speak. If you're not asking questions about me, you're not really interested in me for real. You just want to fuck. It's just the fun. Listen, if you're not interested in what I got going on, it's just gonna be a
I,
fun
d-
situation,
I
right?
do. I am interested. I'm interested in watching. I'm more of an observer. I'm a watcher. So it's just like I watch how you
But
move.
okay, I understand that, and there's nothing wrong with that. What I'm telling you on the flip side of that, how we interpret the lack of questions, the lack of detail about our lives, what we got going on.
And you're right.
It,
You're right.
it says to me, oh, she ain't really interested. It's just gonna be a hookup thing. So I'm never gonna take you seriously.
Yeah, and you are absolutely right because that was one thing that my husband told me. My ex-husband told me what was wrong with me. He said I didn't talk to him. I didn't communicate with him. I didn't tell him that I loved him. I didn't tell him everything and I don't ask him about his day. I don't ask him about you
So
know what I'm
so
saying?
okay, so help me understand, love, and I promise I'm not trying to be uh
Because
derogatory. I'm not
I
trying
was
to
a
be.
yes woman. I was a yes
No,
woman.
no. I get it, but I'm saying I'm not trying to be sarcastic or castigate you in any way. But those aren't characteristics of a wife. So what you said you were
That
groomed to do
is.
that, it's
That
not.
is.
It's not. So what I'm
I
saying,
don't ask no questions.
no, no,
For
no, no,
what?
no.
You do what you do.
Oh, no. Your husband is going to need you to ask some fucking questions. Your
I mean, I just want
husband
no.
is
I expect my husband to just tell me.
no. Well, that's
Why do
that's
I have to?
that's that's not
Why
how
have to
men
ask
operate.
you?
So
Why?
you weren't groomed for an American man. That's what it is.
No, I want you to come home and tell me your whole day. I'm going to be here to
That's
listen.
not what
With
men do, baby. That's not what men do.
well,
We're not
that's what I
communicators by
do.
nature. Yeah, but that's you. You're a woman. Men and women
So
are very different in our
that's why
communication
I said
styles.
I'm not taking your stuff personal, but I'm telling you how I take it. And you said
Hmm.
that men might not see me as wanting them because I don't ask questions. Is because I don't. I've never asked questions.
I get it, and I respect that.
You see what
So
I'm
there's
saying?
growth. There is opportunity for growth, is what I'm saying.
I'm just used to it.
There's
Like
an opportunity for growth, right? If you
I don't.
know that if your husband
Why
told
would?
you something, then you know it's got to be real.
Yeah, it is. But I'm
Okay,
just not. I'm just not. That's just not me.
that's a choice, though. That's a choice. That's a conscious
No,
choice.
because
That's a
because
conscious choice.
I don't know.
It's a
I don't
conscious
think
choice.
I do ask questions. I ask if you got any kids.
That's surface as fuck. That's surface as fuck. You ask a stranger at the grocery store, do they got kids? That ain't
no,
shit.
no. I asked if you got any kids. If I start dating you, yeah, I asked if you
Love,
got
that
kids. What?
means nothing.
Okay,
It
That's
so
means a
nothing,
lot to
love.
me.
so if you are dating somebody, right, and just on the day to day, because I don't believe that you don't ask no questions because you're not your personality is
Yeah,
don't
'cause
even
you wanna
suggest
know
you're gonna
about
ask
people.
any questions because you ask your friends questions. So I think you probably not thinking about it in the
How
way.
women treat their friends and how women treat their men are different, though.
Yeah, I treat you guys different than I treat my men.
So when
See,
when you're dating, you're not even asking like.
I don't even talk on the phone.
So how you get to know him?
I don't.
okay,
Ask anybody I date
so
though.
with
They love
so
my
listen, I want you to
vibe. They
see.
love my
I want you to
vibe.
see my heart. I want you to see my heart pounding through my chest. I'm telling you with love. This is
Because
the
he should
reason you're
be
getting the
telling me
outcomes you're getting.
no, he should be
Should
telling me about
according to
his
who?
life.
Should according to who?
Why would I ask you something that you
Should
won't tell me
according to
personally?
who? Should
According
according
to
to
me.
who?
If I wanted,
Okay,
if he
according
wanted
to
me
you.
to, if he want me to know something, he would tell me. I'm not gonna sit here and ask you. That's like interrogating
So
him and shit.
American men want to feel like you're interested in what
Thank
they
you.
have.
I am.
So
Not
in
if you're not
order to
asking.
feel interested, in order to feel like you're interested in what they have going on, they want you to ask, the same questions that we like to be asked. Did you eat
Correct.
today? How was your day? What you got going on? What you doing tonight? Just little random things to make you step into his world so that he's
And that's
not
and that's probably my flaw.
Yeah,
I,
to
I
let
tell,
part of your day. Like,
and that's probably my flaw. Sometimes I forget. I'm sorry. Like I'd be like, oh shit. They'll call me, be like, oh, you never call me back. Oh, my bad.
Oh, that's another one. That's another big one right there. Because women want to be courted, right? But if that shit ain't reciprocal, the conversation is over.
Because you're not my man yet. Now, if
No,
you're my man,
no. We ain't even getting to the man. We just talking about the dating phase. If I gotta date you and I only gotta call you and I only text you and you don't call me back,
I will call you, but sometimes
I'm
I be
saying
busy.
in general. If you're not calling me back, the conversation is over, and you cannot tell me you forgot. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. If you feeling me, you feeling me. Just like y'all say, if he feeling me, he better call, he better pull up, he better do something.
no,
It's the same for us. It's the same for
no,
us.
I agree. Because if
No,
you
I
not
don't. I
shit
don't.
with me, baby, you should lie with somebody else. What's
No,
that?
I don't ever like get on a man. I never be
I
like, hey,
know
you
you
should have
don't,
seen
but
me.
I'm saying if you don't, if you're not asking, we like, oh, okay, well, fuck you, she ain't interested.
No, yeah, I never say you never pulled up on me. Like, no, I
Okay,
would never say that
Let me rephrase it. Let me
because they
rephrase what
just
I'm
pull
saying.
up.
Okay, let me rephrase what I'm saying. Love, if me and you are talking,
Hmm.
you can't forget to call me, baby.
Oh yeah,
You
you're
can't
leaving
forget to
me.
call me.
Yeah,
You
you're leaving me.
cannot forget to call me. You can't forget to call me.
But okay, so let me ask it in a reverse. If you are dating someone and they don't call you or they don't show that type of interest,
Reciprocation.
what's your next move?
Oh, there is no move. I'm done. What you mean? Ain't no
What's
next
your
move.
next move? You out too, Amber. Okay, love, what about you?
If they never call me,
Yeah, I'm out.
If you are dating someone and and they not hitting you up or they're not showing you what it is that you want to see.
You know how y'all say
What's your next
consistency.
move?
Consistency.
Well, you know what I want to see is somebody in motion. So if they never call, I mean, if he actually communicate with me, be like, hey, I'm here, okay, whatever. I don't expect you to call me every day or talk to me every day. If you're a
You're a
busy
little different.
man,
You a different cat, love. Just
You
yeah,
need to
understand
know.
that. You're a different cat.
I love a man that's busy. Like, and if you in another city and you busy, you got another woman, okay, like
They
you
call
Okay,
us.
busy.
so let me ask this
But
question.
my benefits is this though. He take care of me. You know what I'm saying? And when he is with me, it's all love. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And I
I
don't even have
don't, but I'm
to
gonna take your word for it.
I don't have to hound him to get what I want.
Yeah, no,
I
it
don't.
ain't even none of that. Because I understand all that. I understand when you gotta be
Yeah.
outside.
I'm not gonna sit here and call you every 10 minutes. Where are you? Why didn't you call me? Da, da, da. I can't be like that. I'm
None of
just
that.
not
Nobody even got time for that. It's not that at all.
I'm not built
It's
like
just
that.
more so we have to communicate. We gotta know that hey, I'm part of your day today.
Well, communication don't always have to be verbal though. Communication is always like to me is mental. Like I already know you out of town. I already know you're gonna be back Saturday. Like we don't have to talk. I already know when your ass get in town, I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
What are the requirements? I'm
For
asking
who?
any and everybody. When you are, I don't want to say dating because everybody don't date.
Everybody
When
don't
you're
Sure.
date no more.
when you're
Everybody
interacting,
gets in relationships
when you're
ASAP.
dealing with someone,
Like
what
by
are the
yourself.
requirements of that person?
What
Like,
would you
what
have a
do you,
title?
I
No
mean,
title, just dating. You're trying to get to know somebody.
yeah, like when you meet somebody and you're interested in them and they're interested in you, what are the expectations? Like, what are your requirements for this interaction?
Just don't lie to me and don't put me in no bullshit. Don't mix me up in no bullshit and don't lie to me. That's
Cater
all
to
I can
my
ask somebody I'm just meeting, just trying to get
right.
to know. I don't know you. Just don't lie to me and don't put me in no bullshit.
We just cater to each other's love languages.
Just
I
don't lie
love that.
put
I
me in no.
love that one.
That's it. Love language. That's my love language. This your love language. And if we could cater to each other's love language, it's gonna work.
That's real shit.
I feel like as long as we honest with each other, we can figure it out. We can, figure it out from here.
Yeah.
You know, I really don't have expectations. At the end of the day, I'm just observing. I'm expecting you to be you because I'm gonna be me, and we gonna see how we rock. At the end of the day, I'm not forcing shit. I ain't
Yeah.
forcing a relationship.
People be
I ain't
knowing
forcing
they
a.
be taking you into some bullshit though. Like, come on, why would you?
Sometimes, yeah. But see that again, that's low vibrational though. You see what I'm saying? That's low vibrational shit. Like if I know I got 2, 3 chicks, I'm just going. I ain't trying to take you on as my main line. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm dating,
Yeah.
and we just gonna
Dating.
keep it a buck. We just keep it
Right.
a buck from there, right?
That's and don't
But
lie.
here's the thing though. But that's the mature me talking though, right? The younger me would have been like, I got major game. I ain't letting my left hand know what my right hand is doing.
Right. Right.
So right, so
Communication.
we, yeah, but no, it's honest communication
Yeah,
though.
honest. That's why we always have to be honest with what we want in the beginning.
Yeah, but
You
that
know,
ain't real. Most people ain't doing
yeah,
that.
I know. That's
Yeah,
why a
people
lot of
say
people drop off quick because they're not ready for real things. They're not ready for these real conversations. They're not ready for these real relationships. Like I might be a different type of girl, but this is my vibe. This is what my love language is, you know? So if you don't like me, go find another girl that is gonna call you every day, give you drama and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to stay with me. There's plenty of women out here for you, plenty of beautiful women,
right.
So
I'm a
like I
very,
said,
very different person. Like I'm very understanding. I got
yeah,
a whole different kind of brain. Like I'm really one of them half and half. Like I'm a
right.
real girl. I'm a real girly girl. Like I like to look real pretty, look real girly, but like I'm a real nigga in real life. Like I'm half and half. So I got a different type of brain. So I understand. That's why I say don't lie to me. Give me the benefit of the doubt. Cause
Hmm.
you know what I understand and what I don't understand. My best friends is males. Like you don't even
Yeah,
know. I understand and y'all you don't even know. I might
yeah,
get where you coming from wholeheartedly. Like you might not even have no smoke for real. Just tell me the truth. Don't lie to me.
yeah. Yeah, mine is disrespect. Like if I'm giving you honesty and I let you do whatever, don't disrespect me.
Yeah, don't lie
Uh,
to me. Do
Yeah,
that, please.
don't disrespect me. I'm giving you a taste of my life. So, but anyways, so we're almost done with this podcast. Anybody have any last words? What about you, Key? You asked us that question. You didn't answer. Yeah, you try
There you
to.
go. Hold her, put her feet to the fire.
Right. Here you go. It's your turn.
I don't have no real. I'm reciprocation is my expectation. You have to reciprocate what I give, and if you don't, I'm out.
Right, because you with,
Respect,
with you with you
reciprocation.
you give a lot. Like from what when I met you, like you give a lot of your heart, your mind, your time, everything. So if you don't respect it, then I understand where you're coming from. But
Yeah,
that's
so
who
that's
you
why
are.
when I was like, I understand that whole receipt because that's my thing.
Hmm.
Like, I really expect consistency. I really expect reciprocation, and I expect respect.
Right, right. And that's why I think I love my friends more than I love a man. I don't know why, because sometimes I put my friends on the pedestal more than I put a man.
I mean, if I feel like in
I'm
this
a,
day and age though, your friends gonna treat you better, like
yeah.
because they gonna be there, they gonna celebrate you, they gonna hold you down.
But then it also hurts too. Like I don't think a man could hurt me. I think my friends hurt me more than a man
Of
can.
course, that's anybody.
Yeah. My
The people
friends,
closest to
if
you can hurt you the most.
Use
right,
that word real loosely
Which
too.
is why it hurts so
it
much
hurts. My
because
friends
you
hurt me
don't
more
expect it.
than my
Hmm.
guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I do communicate with my friends more. I tell them everything and ask them everything. Like you were right, Keisha, how you was like, love, you always ask questions. No, I ask questions to y'all.
Hmm. And that's why I
But
said y'all different with y'all friends than y'all are with us.
yeah, so
That's
it hurts
that.
more. You lose a lot of friends, but you also gain your peace too. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that don't if you lose friends, that don't mean you don't love them. It's just the time expired. That's all it is. I love all my friends, old and new, regardless. We had a
Interesting.
time in our lives.
It's a
But
time to play.
anyway, the time of our lives. So what is next week? Well, we're gonna change that. Hello.
Yeah.
The next week is it's the same thing. The pussy is mine, but I'm gonna change the subject for next week. Try to get into more of the. It's almost
Yeah.
the end of the season, so
Ain't no
since
man should be on that podcast.
you said what?
No,
Ain't no
that
man
go
should
both
be on that
ways. That go both ways. Cause men love to be like, that's my pussy, that's my
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah,
Like,
but the reality is we all understand as mature men, we don't own shit. We just leasing it. It's just my turn. It's just my turn. That's it. So you
Shit,
can
but I
say
but,
the
but
pussy is mine all you want, but the
It's
reality is no, the fuck it ain't.
but I do. I love when I'm having sex and I'm like, whose pussy is this?
So you
And
want
it-
him to lie to you. So I thought you said you
yes.
wanted the truth.
No, but that's just sex talk though. That's just sex talk. Like this, or I'll tell him like, baby.
that's manipulation.
Look,
Thank
it is.
you. Yes. Don't
Love,
ask me no
lust, and
motherfucking
lies.
question.
That's
Don't
what I'm
ask me no
getting
motherfucking
because I
question.
want to
Do I love
come.
you? Do I
I want to
love
come.
you?
I want to come. I want to come. So I've been like, this your pussy, baby. This your
Yes,
pussy.
yes. I want to come too, but I ain't lying to you while I
This
come.
your
Shit.
this your pussy. And he be like, this my
Okay, so
pussy.
you know
Like,
what? I'm
yes.
gonna be like Lil Wayne. When I come to my senses. The fuck you talking about?
No, but seriously though, like
Love,
that's I
lust,
mean,
and lies.
love, lust, and lies. Shit. I want to come. So whose pussy
Immediately.
Fuck
is
that.
this?
We ain't lying
Lust,
about
and
nothing.
lies.
Immediately.
For real. Now, who don't say
You
that?
want? Yeah, you gonna
Every
get a lie
woman
real
should
quick.
look. I think we should try it this weekend. Every woman should be like, "Whose pussy is this?" If he don't say mine's,
He gonna say mine because he territorial, and if he in it, is he is right now. It's just he is right now.
Well, hey,
Loner.
love.
what?
Possession
Hey,
is
love.
What?
See, that's crazy because me and Love just had a conversation about this earlier.
What?
Love. We just had a
What?
conversation about this subject earlier.
About the pussy is mine?
Yeah, remember I said I don't think nobody should call the pussy theirs because in
Fact.
actuality it's never yours,
Right.
except
Facts.
when you
Right.
in it.
You're right.
exactly.
That's it. It's
At
just
the
your
time,
turn.
It's
It's
possession
just
yours.
your
is
It's
not
your.
turn.
given to the
It's
Lord.
yours for
So,
the next hour.
at the moment,
This
you in
pussy is
possession.
yours for the next hour. So treat it good.
Possession is 9/10. That's all I'm saying.
Treat it good for this hour, motherfucker. And if not, and if you don't make me come, it ain't yours no more. It'll never be yours ever again.
See, it's always conditional. Always conditional. Fuck that.
Hey, love, lust, and
Love
lies.
drive a hard bargain.
All right, y'all. So maybe we could keep that as a topic. But anyways,
Hard
I thank you
bargain.
guys for coming on. It's 11 o'clock. I love you guys conversation wise, anything. We talk about everything, anything. So, all right. I see.
Peace.
Enjoyed everybody's
Until next
personality
time.
today.
Goodbye.
Until next time.
Hey, Love.
Now I gotta go play catch up.
Catch up where?
Oh, here I didn't miss everything.
You didn't
On
miss a
Facebook.
lot. Oh shit! I
Oh,
didn't.
that's
I didn't.
cool.
I didn't remove his ass. Let me remove his ass.
I didn't miss
No,
everything. Now I gotta go and play catch up and watch
no,
it.
you didn't really miss a lot. It was they was on me, but you know me. I be just coming with the age. It is. It's cultural. Like everything is different. Like we all use what we got to get what we need.
And that's
That's
in
what I
life.
want.
That's just
Right.
in life. You go do the same thing at work. That's like women be sleeping their way to the top.
Right. Shit. Use what you got to get what you need.
Right.
Ain't
So
nothing wrong with that. And if I and if I want to be taken care of, it is what it is. But if you don't like it over here, bye. There's somebody else that's
especially
willing
because
to.
everybody has freedom of choice. Like you can
Right.
choose to stay, you can choose to leave, you can choose
Uh-huh.
to pay, or you can choose not to.
Right.
So if I'm using what I got to get what I want or need, you're accepting it.
Yeah.
So that means you want to participate. You want to
Yeah.
ride this ride.
But I do got to work on myself with communication with men, though. I just don't know what it is. What's wrong with me? But I still,
They don't be
but,
interesting.
but I still get what I want. Look, I still get what I want. I don't have to do. I don't even have to say a word.
So it's because it becomes convenient. Like you are able to. That's what I'm saying. Like people use what they got because it becomes habit. It becomes easier. It's like why would I go and put forth all this effort to communicate and
Yeah.
learn
And
you when I can just do this and get the same result.
Right. And the thing is this, I don't even know if I'm gonna be with you for the rest of my life. Like I don't want you to know everything about me yet.
And I think that's what it be for the most
Yeah.
part. When you're not looking for longevity, then you're not going to put in all of that effort. You're not putting in all that effort for somebody who you don't see yourself being with or like really, really being into. You just not.
But I do like somebody though. I'm
I'm about to call you.
I do like somebody. I might have to ask him some questions.
Ask
Damn.
questions.
I gotta ask him some questions just to be with him. Yeah.
Make him, yeah, he gotta know that you into him.
I mean, he better know shit.
Well, how he gonna know if you don't ask him no questions?
Because, girl, it be other stuff. You know I want him.
Oh, well, whatever works, works. That's what I say. Whatever works.
Use what you got. But I understand. He probably don't know I really want him for real. But it is what it is. Season 6, I might be married.
Me too.
Oh shit! We're gonna have to change the title. Lust, love, and marriage.
First come lust, then come love, then come marriage. Yeah.
We're crazy. Yeah, you're gonna have to catch up. I mean, it really wasn't nothing to catch up, but you'll see what we talk about. But anyways, but yeah, give me a call whenever. But I love you. Thank you. We have 2 more episodes to go on. Woo!
All right, y'all. We count them down.
Right. All right.
All right.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
night. Love you too. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.